Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and the bell notification. Thank you.
Pass the tambourine! It's all about the Tambourine family. I'm beer something. I'm beer setting. Down it to the flipping world.
Everybody get the tambourine and praise the Almighty Father. All God-fearing people, let's go.
Get right.
Yeah.
Mixup and Blenda, Dancehall.
Hey, yeah. Up there. Shake your tambourine and praise the Lord. But the leaf will be done bad mind. It can't stop in a revival time. Everybody shake up the tambourine and praise the Lord. Everybody!
Oh. Yo. Big up on yourself. Yeah, we just want enough respect to Milo. Milo go cooking school. Milo go culinary school. Milo pay our good money and go cooking school. And then come out and graduate and come out and say she proud of herself, because now she know for fry egg good. And that's what she did. We work with it.
Want to ounce or Spain, man. I say the one dance a cry.
Man, say good as I see you post a video what day, A beer wine, me see a wine and your wine go down and you kill up yourself and your wine go down. And me looking at your face and me say you swear say you a big dance and big wine and man say good as. Right? Me nah say nothing, people no go over on her page and look on it and tell, I'm come back, come tell me if she dance good. Go over on her page and look on her and do that wind up dance and go down there and come back, come tell me if she dance good. Me nah say nothing, Right? Alright, me nah say nothing because I'm not going to say yeah.
Rastafari never.
Some woman for go away, man. And some woman, you just love them down and take care of them and bless them upon all these things and whatever done. So big up yourself, say if you're in the good girl category, like, but bad good girl. Because you have good girl and you have bad good girl. Bad, and you have bad girl. And you have good bad girl. You have woman with bad, then just bad. But them have a look of goodness about them. And you have woman who good, but them have a look of badness about them. There's a difference. And you have good girl, them just good right you. You can't find a fault with them. And you have bad girl, bad woman. Them just bad right you. You can't deal with them. Unless you love that something there, that toxic something there. The bad one them, cause I be a drama and whatever, them never satisfy yet, them always argue, them fussy, them this and that, them going like them in a competition, you the man and them in a competition with you. Them always are going like them want fight you and whatever. Them woman they wanna want them woman they wanna go man. We don't go there with ear panting, we fight all. We don't go there with some animal where we have to wrestle with every day. We don't want to, you could have look good looking more. Right? You could have turn good and cock up and run up and buff up look more and want to squeeze it and circle it and slant it and, go about your business, man. Right? Yeah, we don't want them women who are upstore with constitution. Right? When I go there with bad man, go there with gunman, who wanna love kick off on the face and all them something there. You understand? We don't want them women. But we will work with it. We work with some of the bad woman them, the good bad woman them, We work with some of them. But the one them we really love, I think when When I the good bad woman, you know, but we are talking about the bad good girl, them. Them, I remember the balance, you know, the bad good girl, them, you know. You know, the one them when you see them stay so and thing on a public and them look so nice and refined and whatever, and you just know, you say, if only anybody knew my girl, terrible when it come to like private and whatever, you know. And she made us clutch and whatever, make somebody touch her, man. I see that I defend her, man. You have them woman there, you know. Yeah, and when a man in a problem, the man affair say, babes, go on, man. Me deal, go on, man. I chat, no, I'm not go on, no. Now what am I do? What am I do? You understand? You know them woman there. We like them woman there, you know, you have to run them and say, babes, I got this, man, whatever. But them don't want nobody touch them, man. Them don't want nobody touch them, man. You could have ride Nazareth, look more and whatever. Them man, oh, you feel them, man. We like them woman there. You understand? And we love the good woman them too, you know, because, you know, you have peace and solace with them and all them something there and thing. And sometimes you want them for kind of mix up a thing and them are going like them don't want to mix up a thing. Yeah? You know, them good woman there, whatever. I'll tell you about that. That is not good in the sight of the Lord. My girl, easy. When I do certain things, God just comes so, oh, look at my children having fun and God just turn away in face and love we make we doing thing. Yeah, no found no woman about to no hand do this and that because it's not good in the sight of the Lord. Don't have to stop insult God. God now watch you when you do it. God now watch you when you do it. Someone don't go and like say God sit on at daytime they on the internet and they over pornhub.com. We don't know bright self. Right? Certain things that come and we are discuss certain things. You don't love put God in everything. You think God have time for waste for foolishness? Right? You think God have time for waste to watch 2 Jamaican people out of 7 billion people out of the trillions of planets who have other organisms planet and thing. When I think out the thing, stop mix up God in a foolishness. Right? And if man I tell us, come try that something here, man. Come work with it, man. I want me to you. But you see the wicked evil woman them out there now, we're not in a nothing with them. We're not in a nothing with them. Ragga love that song, yeah. One of my favorite.
Couldn't be the girl for me.
And some man want to talk about, you know, if you get bun on a nasty or whatever. It depends, because I never bun a bad bun, according to uno who can get bun. Me can't get bun anymore, I'm telling you. But according to uno who can get bun, some bun make you have to stay based on what you have. You have to do a cost-benefit analysis of what you have, your age, what you deal with, all kind of summer, whatever, boom, bam, bam, bim, bim, bim. Some bun are stay bun. Some bun you got to go. Some bun, the relationship adjust, but we are still together, but it's not the same, right? And when I see people that deal with bun and I go on, I don't quick for judge people, so man on run off on the mouth too much, man. Right? When I know say somebody get bun and whatever on the stop. I hear that girl that her self-esteem and thing and the loudest one them will chat so, you know. And them, you know. Them get bun too, you know. And them did get some like a clown out thing too, or some yammer thing reach them too, you know, whatever, you know. And them have the biggest chat when them are judge people. You understand? Leave people alone if it's a bunch and them stay together. You don't know what going on over there, so, right? People have to negotiate different things and whatever. You know how much pressure people under with them something there. And have to think about mortgage and picnic and all them things and whatever and ray. You must think the thing is if them just go listen to you and dash for them one. Now when look a careless girl just come give her husband or headers and start hype on you and then you for just get up in your feelings and go left and that because she go put her mouth on the instrument we are going at you and whatever. Leave her alone. You ain't about to pay the man, stay with your husband or stay with your woman. And no for no man who can't bout who can't take bun and all them something. The men, you know how much bun woman get and stay in a relationship and balance up a thing. You know how much ball woman ball when bun reach them and them not leave and thing. Men, sometimes when you bust a ball to and stay in a relationship. Worse, if it was a wappy back bun you no get. Right? Worse, if you know that go on out the whether she know or not, but you secretly know so you used to do your thing. Don't. And you get a look at one bun and you start going with one bag of something and lose your mind and the whole world a turn over and whatever. Whole a bun and cold. And if anything, try to reach a level where Raga there. Right? You don't want any pum-pum. The only time the pum pum is yours is when you're in it. You can go on and carry on. You cannot ask her, my girl, who for front this and think. Tell me who for front this, and she'll go on like she don't want to answer. You slant it up on her down and make she say it. Even if I not saw it go, you enjoy it in another moment. Do you understand? Listen to Raga. The only time that pum pum is yours is when you're in it. The minute you come out. All when she still lay down on the bed, you know. All when she still lay down on the bed and you come out. And I hear one. You can't even hype on thing or whatever. You know why? Let me tell you something. You hear the term sex is mental. Well, it is more so for women than men. By far. By far. Now, times have changed. Some women just enjoy sex just for sex sake. But it's still the case for a lot of women. It's mental. Right? Some men, now by the time when you're wind up in there and whatever, you don't even know, so she imagine you as another man and she think about the other man just forget you. Ladies, all of the ladies them who have done that, think, say me. All of the ladies, them at some point, you do something with a guy and whatever, and you probably didn't love him before, you don't love him anymore, and him hurt you or something like that, or whatever, bam, bam, bam. Look there, watch it. Say me, if you have done that, him a go on and things, him at the start, and you try cope, and you just imagine another man. See, that watch it. Right? Men was enough for to vex with it. But you know, say sometimes, first of all, men, your imagination skills, they're nowhere near as good as women's imagination skills. Understand that. Men, your capacity to imagine, all human beings have it, but men, yours is nowhere near where women do it, right? Women are so good at imagination that they must see a man and fall in love with him in an imaginary state and whatever, and totally in love with the imagined him, but would never, ever do nothing with him. Right? I'll masturbate to the imagined him. Think about the imagined him, and them. Women are weird like that, right? Women can enjoy the shit out of a fantasy and don't want it to go any further. What am I getting at? Men, you'd be surprised to know many a times when you've been sleeping with some woman and they're enjoying it and it's nice and you see it and you feel it, so that you enjoy it, and you see it pan her, say enjoy it, and you say, boy, you're going good and your ego skyrocket. I pity you don't know, said the whole time you're somebody else. The reason why she's enjoying it, she made you somebody else and you don't know. And you think you are going with this something them or whatever, but she made you somebody else the whole time. Watch it. Sham say absolutely true, Raga bombard. You not get the hallelujah. You know how much man on the field said them are the wickedest thing, and I know say every time in God so that woman have to engage in a all kind of imaginative thing for those get through it and thing, and you know for kind of stay wet and thing, and just imagine somebody. It wasn't you, it was somebody else. So the woman says, when if you let go that's something about to no own front. Tal say, Raga, you know say you're informer. When if you let go that's something about to own front. Enjoy your woman in her entirety, man, right? This is, I'm not telling you what to do, you know. I say, you see that spirit takes something there. It nice, you see? Yeah, man, and it make the dugu nice, man. You know, when you can vibe with somebody and whatever and thing, you know. Well, depending on what age you have, you may still in another zone where a woman is just a vagina. I know this is some under there. But may I tell you, it's a different thing, you know, when you can say, you know, I mean, enjoy the woman, all her hues or textures or zones, and, you know, the different gradients of her personality and whatever. And if you have a little synchronization with her and the vibe nice and whatever, and then that just go over into the intimacy and then, and it just feel good. And you know, if you do nothing extra because you just feel good. That's something that nice, man. Without knowing, without believing, say you own her and she know this and that and whatever. Woman, everybody want them body, them free for doing them body is your choice if you go stay or go. Right? Your choice if you go stay or go. But I won't nothing and own up nothing and all these things. This what I say? Alright. We're going to play 2 more tunes and then we go. Wait, millionaire, me I come.
Where I say, Lady G, you ready for me?
Oh, you mean it?
Someone did ask back for a couple of them tunes, so I'll play 2 of them right now. Watch it right, let's go.
Mr. Loving dear. You eat?
Where I say, Lady G,
The pussy's jumping up. The pussy's jumping up.
Alright, some more time, look at music, good for the soul and thing, big up on yourself, you know. Again, greetings, again, it's a Thursday evening and thing, you know, so I'm here Mondays to Thursdays around, at 7 o'clock now. It was 6 to 9 first, now it's like 7 to 10, so it's time still work out. I don't want to hear it, it's still work out. It was originally 6 to 9, I want to get quiet, and now based on the work, we may have to do a daytime and like when I don't tell them already, you know, like, you know, a summer now, and I mean keep my kids them at daytime, you know, them mother drop them off and them stay with me, and then she pick them up back and whatever, so you know, you have to jump in and do it, you have to do it, you know, right? Because, you know, easy out there and with some of the, you know, woman, them can't tell you and them something, you know, right? So you have to make some adjustment and make sure you say, yeah, jump in and yeah, help out and whatever. And it's awesome too, because I get to spend time with my kid. Yo, I don't mean this in a kind of arrogant way, but my sons are so me, right? KJ said to me, Daddy, what do you see after death? So right now, I'm not sure it, you know, in my mind, I'm like, what the hell? I was like, what? I'm saying, remember, this is a 10-year-old. What do you see after death? I'm gonna see, you don't see anything, you know, as far as we understand that, you know, you're gone. So if you're not alive, then you're not seeing anything. So I'm saying, but what happens after death? I said, well, in truth, nobody knows really, but from what our comprehension allows as human beings, we know that people die and they're not breathing anymore, can't walk anymore and so forth. And if the minute they die, you know, the whole day, the body goes through rigor mortis and whatever, and then people have all these rituals across the world that they use for the deceased and whatever, and things like that. And these rituals are aimed at establishing closure and all these stuff and whatever, the loved ones and things. And he goes, and this is it, he goes, yeah, I understand that, but what does nothing looks like? Now, some of you may hear this and be like, what's the big deal? But remember, it's a 10-year-old talking to me, you know, and him said, what does nothing looks like? Now, that may sound weird to you, but this is the same child who, he and I had a discussion about the universe. So, and about life, you know, if life is out there and things like that. And while we were discussing that, he said, like, what, you know, apart from life, what do you find, you know, what do you think is out there or whatever? So I was explaining to him that one of the things that has always confounded me was the whole notion, like, the universe has no end, right? So I didn't know if I'm a nerd. So I didn't know if I'm going to understand it, you know. So me I say, yeah, it has always, is one of the things I always think about is like the universe cannot have an end because the universe is space, right? So if the universe end at a certain point, and thing at the time I'm that I talk to him about it, and then him say, yeah, because there can't be anything beyond the end. And he get it. Now, people, I'm not disrespect nobody who will listen to me or whatever, but that stuff a 10-year-old don't get, you know. The whole idea that it's a very abstract reasoning, you know. It's like you can't, the universe cannot have an end. Because if the universe, once you say something end, there has to be something beyond it, right? Something can't end without something beyond it. And whatever is beyond it, it has to be space. And if it's space, it's a part of the universe. So the universe cannot have an end. And if the universe don't have an end, like, what does it mean to be like space is infinite? Like that is just something hard to understand. And he got it. You know, him to understand it. Him like, no, and I'm like, yeah, but what's beyond that? So when him said to me today, like, yeah, but it sounds weird, you know. Like I said, what does nothing look like? Because nothing is something, right? Not space, you know, something, you know, what does it look like or whatever? Only if him mother tell me, say, him moved to her one day, and I said, boy, you know, he's very emotional, you know. So I don't know why I think about her. She tell me, say, no, one day him start crying. I said, boy, I don't ever want to lose my mom and dad. And, you know, like, if you guys die, where you going to go? Like, what happens over there in that, you know, when it's 10-year-old is processing these deep. So I'm never going to have a look at talk with him, you know. I'm going to have a look at talk with him and, I'm going to know if I talk to him. You know. But him obviously I process some deep something on there, whatever. And when you have a 10-year-old come to you and say, okay, so you're saying that after death there is nothing, but what does nothing look like? That's his mind is saying, the theme version is saying, like, what happens after death, you know? Like, where do people go? What happens? This whole notion of the soul and all them things there, whatever. People go through them entire life and not think about them something, much less you're a 10-year-old and you process some of them things there, whatever. But my point is that's that's Raga's child. That is Raga's child, you know, them something there. Yeah, and them look at something that me sit down and think about and, you know, and I mean, like, and enjoy thinking about them and, you know, but I'm going to keep my eyes on him, though, because the subject matter is one of those things that you have to keep your eye on and check in with it. And I know I make sure that my kids discipline them and firm them up, but I take care not to do it in a way where that wall is there, you know, because daddy's strict, so I can't talk to daddy. So I want to be as accessible to them all the time. And what he's thinking about, 9 times out of 10, it's not going away. You know? It's just a little phase. But you still have to keep your eyes on stuff like that because there could be more going on there, or even if there's no more there, or as the cliche goes, there is no there, it could develop into more. So I will keep my eye on that and check in with him and thing and whatever and make sure I say I do what I do, you know, and give him clarity. But even beyond the clarity with stuff like that, you have to be careful that you prioritize security. You know, clarity is good and help, you know. Make you understand things better. That's what parents do. But at that impressionable age, you want kids to feel secure because their imagination, talk about imagination, their imaginations can go both and whatever. And, you know, a small thing can become a big thing in their world, you know. So you have to be careful with some stuff like that. But my best guess, it's a phase and it's just an opportunity for some parenting to take place. And I enjoy doing that, right? So I'm gonna do my thing, and then hopefully, you know, it won't be anything. It won't evolve into anything like crazy or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I say? Yeah. But go figure. How does nothing look? Yeah. Father Raga, can you help me get a job over, so? What you can do? What you can do? What kind of job you can do, the goat? Millionaire, Wagwan.
I say Wagwan. As soon as I come up to the man, come to that big elephant nice out here.
Is she muted or is it phone?
Eh?
Me not hear you.
Oh, thank God him finally turned down the big nice. As soon as I come to say hello, the man come turn on him big nice, right?
You not hear her?
You not hear me? Not hear me?
You not hear her, don't? I know, hold on. Me know how I go on. It happens every now and then. Don't move. There's something I gotta do. It's going to take a minute. Don't move. Don't move. You look like you're outside there, the man yard, and them throw you out anyway. So you don't know where you go. So stay right there, so I come right back. Don't move.
Guys, you know the funny thing, why always more people
People don't move. It's going to take a second. I know exactly what is going on.
Some end up really leave work. Why I'm not saying some of them go and never go. No, rather get a gift for no people business, you know. I'm not telling a lie, guys.
Millionaire.
You hear me?
Oh well, I don't know. Why? Yeah. Hear you now.
I say, you get a gift for no people business, eh?
No, well, what? Which part? You can't wait till the show done?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, well, you can't me forget a ride, right? Cause you need a ride.
You know what? Go where you go. Imagine them double schedule me at work. I'm end up just come at the pier. I'm gonna show you how the pier nice.
No, but me think me think I call me because them fling you out. You never have no get back money or nothing or whatever.
You not come give me a ride. Or come give me a ride.
No, they wanna come pick you up.
Shut the door.
No, that's a look nice, man. What?
Yeah.
Then I this the boy carry and left you. Him wicked no, man. No, but no. Big up yourself because I want nice place. Him left you do. I never market him left you.
The people over there one bag of story for us.
Right. And they said the boy can't carry and left you. Oh God. Now if I didn't do this show, I come pick you up and carry one because I know you're broke and money. You're probably all hungry too. Let me see your mouth corner if white squall left. Let me see your mouth. See, they're hungry. How are you there?
But they are canary pier.
Oh, it's nice over there. It's nice over there. Yeah. You know, see no couples that walk around and them something.
No, just the big elevator man come with the big knife. So I go lock it and say no disrupt your show, like I'm a soul.
No, but hold on. What me did I say again? You know, it's been raining all day, so it not rain over there.
No, it did not rain earlier, but it not rain now. People outside, man. I'm gonna I'm saying I can't flick on the camera make you see people out there. Come like, man,
me know, catch you, we play the show. Oh, then gone, when I hear the music. You know, oh God, you know, use the phone down. Oh.
A long time, I'm not even use TikTok, I'm not even about to flip my camera. It's study.
No, you have to touch it, a little button, something of them, the 3 dot, and you will see the option for, see it there? Very nice. Alright, let me see what I go on this. Alright, move her from the music,
Oh, may I pause it?
You pause what? She paused oh, that's very nice. And nobody know, that's very nice. It's a nice place to take a walk and, you know, and just chill. And Canarsie is nice. And for those of you who don't know, Canarsie is in Brooklyn, and it's near, what I can say, it's near the Belt Parkway and the ocean on the side. If anyone know older people, you hear about Howard Beach back in the day when them used to beat black people over there and them, you know, so, you know, Howard Beach is on the left if you're going down the Belt, and then Canarsie would be on your right. And I know that here, you know, you can't take that road down, go straight over to Jersey and all these things and whatever. So what you are doing out there so alone now?
I went to work. I went to one of my clients, but them double schedule us, so I just say, all right, then me leave. Where said they over here play the song about the pussies in the party. I say, me I come at the party.
Well, listen. If you go out there for catch man, you're not for hide that, you know. If you're going out there here for catch man, you're not for hide it. I don't know, man. I rather you talk to, because as much as me run my joke with you, I not put you down or whatever, right? You know, if a man you go out there for catch and thing or whatever, you can't just say, yeah, look, if you see one look good looking. Yo! What are we? What's your name? What the rapper girl name, man? The bad one. Carly, what?
Well, Cardi B?
Cardi B. What are we? She a dry down for the hot boy that where the whole of the girls them love, the goalkeeper boy from Nigeria. Well, you don't know about that. You have one boy, my goalkeeper for Nigeria, but him fit everything, like, you know, athlete, nice body, but him have that look there, you know. That look there with enough woman love and all them something there. Say Ellie, somebody coming here, Ellie, are the type of man with Ellie would have run down and no want her, and him no want her. Yeah, so she call Ellie. But anyway, then I look like Cardi B like half a boy.
Yeah, remember
you never see boy.
Big rumors that turn her old relationship, so she's single. Why not though? You know, they're gonna treat her better than the American them, so why not?
No, you know, so me like Cardi. Me not care nobody one.
So love like Cardi. She's a Libra like me. So
yeah, me like her more than Nicki. Me not care nobody one. So Team Cardi. Who wants to Nicki Minaj go no stay Nicki? All right, you see somebody posting on the chat. Marsha McKeown say he's very handsome. At boy, I'm tell you, say woman are dead over him, you know. Woman are dead over him. I'll tell. If you see somebody in the chat named Tal take her money, send go give him or whatever. The man don't even know her from Adam. She tell money go give him, but him for come visit her or whatever. You never seen picture yet? No, man, I find the picture. People, what boy name? What the boy name? What him name? Why show you a picture, man? Maduka Del Marine. I saw him name Del Marine, Maduka. What a name him of doing? Not the two close to, you know. Oh, soccer goalkeeper, Maduka Okoye. All right. See me, ya? See boy, ya?
Me I Google it to see him. But him nice, man. Him look very nice.
They may not tell you say the woman.
Love this beard.
No, the woman them are dead over him. And you know it's a Cardi, a bad girl, you know, Cardi. All right, she's one of that picture of him, yeah. She one of that picture of him, yeah. I who that you smile with, so you see, man.
At the
Eh?
Cardi B, some me pull up to and look. Brother, why make it terrible so? At the
Oh,
same
okay.
thing me and pull up to and look
Okay.
for.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know, say, into tats and them, something, the tattoo and whatever, and what. So, Cardi be a lock off a boy, man. You know, say, Cardi put two upon him already, don't?
Exactly, woman, you see, that's why when you can always upgrade to another one. Don't stay, upgrade to another one.
Exactly.
A better one.
Exactly. No, me fully support that. Ladies, no ball over no man, no, 2026 time, right? Don't ball over no man, right? All of my ladies, them, no ball over no man, no make no broke up and thing go on. If a boy no want you, consider that a gift. You don't want to stress them, because if him no want you, make him go on. You can find somebody who want you. And by the way, desperation is not sexy. Desperation not sexy. A hot boy, good man, not like desperation either, right? You know what? There was no man who only there with you because I'm sorry for you. That is not a good relationship, right?
Nope. You might go treat you like a puppy.
Exactly, right? You know what? Sorry for love. Sorry for love. Where that I go? You understand? Ladies, just understand life. Some people are going to appreciate you. Some people not going to appreciate you. And when them do appreciate, don't even take it personal. Just know that somebody is out there. If you can't find nobody else and whatever, use your vibrator and your finger and the shower head if you want, and come out and tell lies, say you don't do it like Carol Lee. That's fine. And if you want, say you do it like Marcia Goodas, then that's fine. But you can't just do it and come out and tell lie. Someone who don't use a sheet, that is fine. Right? Michael Manley back in the day, this is self-reliance or whatever. Ladies, don't ball over no boy. Don't ball over no boy. I could have Ragashanti, I could have Bro God, I could have Prince Andrew. Don't ball over no boy. Stephanie Chunga said the sheet. So Stephanie, you don't know about, watch ya? Greenland. Stephanie Chung and Marsha Kiona said the sheet. Them don't know about the sheet.
No, them don't know about the sheet.
All right, let me educate you now. Ladies, you have some woman out there, them favorite way for masturbate is them put the sheet between them and them. It's a thing. I just tell you no. Raga talk to the ladies, them, so I know.
Some like use the pillow. Some
Yeah,
like use the shower, some like use the rose, all sort of things. Just
right. No,
be
but the
careful,
sheet I can't. The sheet I confuse some of them, you know. No, Christina, I know silk sheet. Well, me no know. Yeah, you educate me, I know, but I thought me understand the cotton sheet them better than the silk sheet. That the woman them tell me. So I don't know about the shower head though. Ladies, I don't know about the shower head. Let me see if them know about the shower head.
yeah, them know because you can change the speed on it.
But if them don't know about the sheet, then perhaps some of them probably don't know about all of the ladies them who don't know about the shower head and thing. Say me. If you don't know about the shower head, say me. Well, on a million, I want to see if some people don't know about. Watch it. Marsha Kiona say shower. Watch it. Lily Mae Brown, she don't know. Shireen, she don't know. See that enough woman don't know.
I lie them are telling us she put the zip up beside the shower. She tell lie. She not
Oh,
tell
Marsha. No, some of them really don't know. So several women have come out and I say them don't know. Ladies, for those of you who don't know, a lot of women out there, when them a do them thing, at the shower head them use and them just, adjust the intensity of it. Some of them have range, them start with the sprinkler. Yo, me know one friend, this a decade ago, she was from Greece. She said, no man, she have to start with the shower head, So she said the shower head have to adjustable, because she can't start on the fat and whatever. So she start with it, just a beat, little bit and thing, and then she turn, until it go hard and whatever. Yeah. So, different speed. See one Marsha Kiona, you see a man with the zip mount, you see what she did, Marsha, no.
Marsha, why them so woman dangerous?
Yeah, it look like Marsha use a shower head, Marsha, I think you see what she did, we laugh. Marsha, big up yourself. Yeah, because the advantage of the shower head, like, as you're done, you start clean up right away. Water. What?
But
What?
Reggae, you know what I get to find out? I find out say women operate strongly upon oxytocin. So we actually need that feeling then, or we just need it. Even if you don't have nobody, still give yourself the feeling. Because you need
What you mean? What you mean? Women operate on the what?
they realize that women, our brain is wired for beautiful things and to actually feel that level of pleasure they for release with oxytocin.
Right. No, well, all human beings release oxytocin with pleasure. I'm not sure what the point.
Women, genetically, they respond better to have more oxytocin, like how men respond better to dopamine.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. So it would be advantageous on my part to get women to release their oxytocin then, right?
Yes, and beautiful things also do it for them, like flowers, beautiful environments. That's why,
Yeah, it makes sense. That's why women, you drive with them don't want to drive on the bad view road, they want to drive on the good road and think kind of oxytocin. And that's why
it's a safe hormone. It makes you bond. It makes you feel safe.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Because men in general different, like, yeah, that's why una say things like him have nice teeth and clean skin, and una go into them something like them think they're a big deal for them. I understand it, Our K natural one guy in a diamond swap. We don't talk about a diamond.
Figure out what kind of work me do. Zion, what kind of work you do? Come up here if you want to talk to me and stop stay down there and comment.
Exactly, Zion. The lady call you. Man up and step up, Zion. The woman call you and say, come up here, come talk to me. And that she just say, Zion, what's up? What's up? It's a Talbot.
Comment warrior.
No, say Talbot Raga elaborate about the sheet. No, you tell her about the sheet, how it works. Tell her how the sheet works.
They just use it as a rubbing sensation for arrive to that place. Some women use like sitting on pillows and stuff like that. You just hear whatever you prefer.
And it involves some form of the sheet go down between them leg and them tighten and them. I just tell you what the woman them tell me, And then it's a rubbing. You hear how it do exactly, I don't know. It's one of them things that when me hear the first time I hear it, I'm like, wait, what? What you mean? But a long time, enough woman do it. Enough woman do it.
A long time before them didn't have rose so everywhere so woman can have. Long time before them have vibrator. Them have to find a way to release out them oxytocin.
Yeah. But I mean, me never know about it, but what once it come, like Marcia Good as it, I don't know if you know Millionaire, she did come out and say she had do it from high school.
Come here, Raga, here sunshine, so that no rough as you can notice. I sheet them over there, scratch her in a Raga. You see her?
Sunshine says, so that no rough. Sunshine, that's the point. That is the point. It for rough. Sunshine, I think I know where you are, but Sunshine, let me tell you something. Sunshine, no two women is the same, here. And some woman, some woman, you can barely touch that area there. And you have other woman, they want you to rub the hell out of it or whatever, It's just a ring.
Yeah. Big nice. If him turn it back, me I go over there, go tell him, sir, turn it down. We don't want to hear. We're tired of you.
Yeah. So Sunshine, some women, that area there, a roughness them want right there, so, Some of them look like them probably could have worked with our sandpaper. Yeah, so the rubbing, some women want the rough rubbing,
I just the rubbing effect, guys. You know, make it sound so complicated. Same like if you take your hand and rub it, same way you use a shit and rub it.
You see when Christina put the CBS put. When I talk about a 200 thread count sheet. That bad. Yeah, when I talk about, oh, this will look nice, man. Now we need to go out this to go have a show one day, Yeah, we need to go out this and just just kick back out there and like summer and sickness, Shama say rub what Raga. You know what we are talking about. What you mean rub what? You know what we are talking about, right? You know exactly what we are talking about. One Shama go and
is located the clitoris, and when things give it that sensation, it makes you, be happy. So we're
See,
telling you to release your happiness.
boy, look like Zion Tree and have a thing for you, you know. Eh?
Zion, you know, you're much stop be a comment warrior.
Hold on. And Greenland, him have money. Now make you know, him have money here. Him have money. Him having money.
But
I know
he-
Bill
he's
Gates,
a
I know
nice
Elon Musk, but him having money. Him
But
having
he's
money.
a nice person.
Well, me don't know yet, you know, but he's a damn freak though. Like, you know, him tell we enough to make him know, say, you know. One day him talk and whatever, when the show done, I be a call. So yeah, when Zion did say Ray, and this and that and blah blah blah, whatever. All right. See him come up here now. Yo, Zion Train, what how was sweet you? Zion Train, how was sweet you?
So our Greenland will stop running off of the screen now. We can't run one corner.
Oh, you know what? She run off. Lord, yo, okay. She must stay up on the screen, though.
She turn around, make the light fall upon her face.
Yeah, and just like, you know, like woman juggler, you know, she just come off her screen for spite, you know.
Yeah,
I saw that, a t-shirt tease, you know. A t-shirt tease, you know. She know what she do, man. She know what she do, man, when she drive by her screen and say, yeah, but I believe me, I'm going to stay up on this guy and tell me, what? Yeah, all right. You see what going on there, Zion? What she said a while ago. Zion, what you talking about? Come up on the string, come chat to me, Zion. Come chat to me. And when you come, you see.
I didn't expect him to do it.
Rather, Mr. said she coordinated and you know, see the color of blouse.
What you mean? What?
You know, see the color of blouse. Watch out.
What about the blouse? What about the
color? Her dress and her name.
Yeah.
You know, see the canway in her hand. You know, see the color.
The canway in her and a wine. I don't see the canway in her.
The color of the can. The color of her dress.
Uh-huh.
And if we were allowed to see the color of other things, I'm sure say a green would have said same way.
Well,
Greenland.
Okay,
yeah.
You see what I'm going.
Properly.
But try you know say in America where green mean too. Oh, money.
Then it always come back to the quote unquote bottom line in a raga. That we are focused on, you know.
What?
Yeah, man.
The what?
Then the money talk and bullshit run up and down, man. So the thing go in a raga. Look on
when you say the bottom line, me just have to clarify it.
That's why I say quote unquote bottom line, because I know how your head stay in a raga.
What? No, I never know if you talk about the bottom of the barrel. I don't know where you gone.
Bottom of which barrel? And Greenland up on the screen? Reggae.
Right. So that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, that me I talk about now.
Well, yeah, say my brother, where I go down?
I'm a day I want to look on the lady, man.
Oh, well, okay. Why don't we go back to the lady? All right. Yeah, let's just go back to Greenland because that's why you're here, anyways.
Zion, where are you from?
Jamaica.
Oh no, like where you live? You live in Jamaica?
Oh no, man. I live up here, man. I'm there over just a state over from you.
Oh, Jersey?
Yeah. And take your highway and come meet you up on the pier there, man.
How old are you?
Well, we don't really use the word old, you know, but you know, my father did say for ask how far along.
Alright.
Yeah, man, we had to 55. I'm fine, you know. Proper.
Okay. Do you mind turning on your camera?
Me don't know if you do that, you know. Raga, how them do that?
No, ask her, she will tell you.
Greenland, how you turn on the camera?
You click on your name and then it should give you an option. You see the camera thing and you click on it.
That's how it go.
You do it? You're not doing it yet, you
Then
know?
you have to do it and then hit save. You have to hit save for it to.
I will.
How are you?
All right.
Hey, Raga, you want to set on, you know?
Me,
Who's the
no,
matchmaker, my brethren?
no, but that is good, man. She see you know. No, man, no, a big people thing, you know. Like, no, man, you see, boy, look good. He look
Hey,
good, man.
you are like Greenland? No, be start.
Yeah, right. You see it and him proud of himself too and whatever.
Oh, you
know,
mean
and-
the you know some skin ragga?
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Nah,
But,
man.
Ooh, I love your gray
As a
beard.
black man. As a
Yeah.
black man.
I love
Yeah.
your gray beard.
well, I just want the other people them see if for a second and thing. All right. See them I say. All right, they see it there.
Yeah, man.
People are big people things. I don't know nobody thinks say me grounds out anything.
Yeah.
He keep them clean, in beard neat and whatever.
Yeah, tongue pink.
Okay.
Yeah, some nails them there.
What? Ratted. And people and ladies, by now it's obvious that he's confident. Him have a healthy dose of confidence. Yeah, right.
Yeah, man,
right.
I some man. A TamFam family belong to, you know, the thing up, you know.
You see it.
I have a question. Are you single?
Long time.
What is a long time?
Yeah, I mean, yes.
But like, what the time frame is considered a long time?
Well, I'm 55. I've been single for the last 8 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the rest I'll ask you off the air.
Right.
Talk to me.
All right, they see it there. Me like it. Me like it. No, me like it, you know. Me like it. And men, you see the gentle confidence we millionaire have to, right? You understand? Gentle confidence. She ask what she want to ask and all these things.
To the point, you know, like a businesswoman, you know, then the whole heap of time wasting, you know.
Still I know it, you know. She want to know when you're born. You don't tell her at the month she want to know what month you're born, you know. Because she already...
They can't give them that. They can't give them that the month where you're born.
All further questions go through Greenland.
Chubomba clad.
They can't give them the month. They can't give them the month.
Yeah. I got a long time in your school, you know.
No, well, I don't know. No, but Greenland say you can't give them the money. Give them the money. Give them the money, not the money. Yeah, Greenland, she give permission.
Yeah,
me and your man. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. What sign do?
Gemini, man.
Gemini, you know that a Gemini once him say him confident.
Shit, yeah, man.
Where is a millionaire? All that go.
I knew he was a Gemini once he said May and his confidence. Yeah, I already knew he was a Gemini.
Come on, so Gemini sign, man, when I left it.
School me, I know, and all these things, me I learned something. Then,
and I'm a Libra. They say that the Geminis and Libras are excellent, like parent signs in the zodiac.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've heard that.
Zion Train.
Yeah.
If she a Libra, me tell about the Libra woman them now.
Please and thanks.
All right. Sometimes them mouth get the better of them, but not pay it no mind. Right? Sometimes them mouth just not pay them no mind with it. All right? Don't.
Like you mean like a joke them a make or is a strategy?
No man. Them have them moment when things. I don't believe in this whole thing about me never mean for say it and thing. Me never did mean it. Me not believe in that. But a Libra woman. Them would just setting sometime where people take serious, but not. A Libra woman will love you, and then just say something sometime, make you wonder if she really love you. But not really. The other thing do with them do, very romantic. They appreciate romance.
Yeah, me hear that already.
A Libra woman appreciate romance.
Yeah, me hear that at work. I look like a whole heap of them there at work, you know.
All right, yeah, Libra woman.
Because I'm not of the Caucasian persuasion, you know.
Okay, right.
Themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
But don't be overly romantic where it look like you're desperate. Them not into that something. Them not like desperate.
Oh, them love rough ends.
No, not rough, but a more appropriate word would be edgy.
Trying to tell you it has to be a balance.
Yeah. Not rough, but edge. But you know, look at edge to your thing.
Yeah. The crust of the pudding.
Yeah, them not really like rough. Libra women are like the real rough.
All right, Raga, you have to make the man the theme on at homework too. You know, you have to give
Yeah, Raga. This is what you love about my woman.
Yes.
Listen good.
No, you can't play it on the show. You can't play it on the show. You can't play it on the show. Because, no, when we put it over YouTube, then YouTube ban it, you know.
Oh, okay.
It can play over here, you know, but through this show over, you know, YouTube.
No, man, me play it
Act up.
for Greenland half the year.
No, but what happened, you know, I come towards the end, I set up my thing over Big Yard now, so we're going to have party over there and play all of the music we want to play, and not a problem.
The interface, Raga?
Yes, man.
So the last time, that's why I'm not over there, and it's so hard for me like use it. It never go give me the app, it did make me have to use it on the web, and it was so hard to use.
Oh, no, well, yeah, me keep on updated on that.
Yeah, Raga, and when you plan the party, them you have to put it up quick because some little thing I go on where I take me back to my original skill sets. So I have to about the place more time. I go and them send me all over the place. So I might there. So today I'm there Salt Lake tomorrow.
No. We're talking about virtual parties online. Oh, okay, right.
Man, we need some connection, man. Like I went on the pier, you know. A while ago, here you say we need to go to go have a show, you know. Right, I want to start to get anxious, you know, because I say, what? Imagine me and Greenland, I walk down up on the pier, the hand in hand.
Oh my God.
That is, you see, what
you see that little cute smile and John.
Oh. Let me tell you, say, that is supposed to be her greatest feature, you know.
What's that?
The smile.
No, she has an engaging smile indeed.
Yeah, engaging is a good word.
Yeah, she has an engaging smile.
So it's infectious.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
she has an engaging smile. I strongly implore you both, you know, to continue this exchange and dialogue and should this materialize into any area, feel free to not tell me or tell anybody because sometimes you know want nobody in your business.
You know me an informer, me I gotta tell you.
But if you don't want to share a little bit, then I'd appreciate it also. Okay, all right.
You know what I love? You see when intelligent people ready to interact.
Yeah.
And the conversation upon a different level where if you have intellectual challenges, you know, it presents an indifference of opinions and understandings.
Yeah.
It's crucial, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
man.
I will let you know that well, I know enough about you to that you know the difference between intellect and intelligence. And I want you to know she has both. And she's also quite adept in the area of intelligence, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I read the road. Depth.
Yeah.
Depth.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see it.
You won't have any problem with her like what you have with like Marcia Gooders and things like
Lord
that.
Jesus.
Yeah, you won't have that problem there and thing. Yeah. You won't have them problem there.
Yo,
like,
take time with Marcia Gooders.
Sinalicious. You're not gonna have no Marcia Gooders and Sinalicious problem and thing.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, I like that.
No, I got them.
What about Marsha? Cause hey, me I tell you, you know.
What about who?
Marsha.
Which Marsha?
The Marsha in the comment section, the man. Marsha comment warrior, and you say, Marsha look innocent.
Oh, Marsha Kiona? Which Marsha? Which Marsha?
She did inside. Yeah, no man, no Marcia, man. Marsha.
Marsha Kiona, right?
Yeah.
No, you know, pick up say she had Janelle already.
Sinna ask you how she coming at this Raga. Sinna ask you how she coming at this.
Oh, Sinna coming at this or whatever. No, Sinna is like she's good for reference.
She ask you, Raga. She ask you.
Sinna is good for reference, like you know, yeah, right, you know. Because
okay.
Zion, you could have angled Sinner, you know, but me not think you want to deal with a Sinner right now, because Sinner have a kind of assertiveness about her and whatever, this and that, you know.
At this point, I'll settle for, no, let me not use the word settle, but I'm good with millionaire Greenland's kind of lady.
Almost.
You see, well, you see, well, he can adapt, right? He can adapt, and you know what you just observe now? He's quite adept at self-regulating. Yes, that's very good. No, but no.
A long time I come to the front of the class in the ragga.
No, let me tell you something with Sin. You see, Sinner is the type of woman, no? You have some woman, you know. Them just have a natural personality to irritate you, you know, whatever, right? Now, Sinner are them type of woman will irritate you. But here about Sinner now. Sinner now, at this, if she like you, she like it when you as a man know if you tell her if you calm down or chill and whatever.
Yeah.
If she don't like you, and you go say someone that she go done you. But if she like you and respect you, she go appreciate it when you know, I don't mean to really phrase it this way, but when she reel up, you put her in a place. She one of them woman who like man like that.
Like when the men take charge.
Yeah. No, it's not really take charge, you know, but you have that thing that in yourself where you don't put up with certain things. You have some woman, Sinner one of them woman there. But if she like you, she like when you do that. But if she don't like you...
So if you're going to be reprehensive, you do it in a very loving but confident manner.
No, don't be reprehensive.
Okay.
Don't be reprehensive at all. Yeah. Don't be, that nobody don't like.
A problem that.
Yeah, a problem that. Okay. Like you have woman out there who reprehensive and things like that, and them a problem. Like Tal, me and Tal couldn't there, you know. Me and Tal could listen, Tal go on picnics with doppies, right? And things like somebody like that. We can't do with somebody like that. You understand? A problem that my thing. But anyway.
Greenland.
Here we go.
Where in Jamaica are you from?
I am from Greater Portmore in St. Catherine. You?
Okay. A country pit man. St. Mary. Me and Berry Salmon and Keepleton and Ninja Man and all the way.
My family is from St. Mary. The Hines and the Greenland in St. Mary, those are my family. Yeah.
St. Mary is a big place, do you know?
The names are very common, like the family names. So normally, sometimes people will know, like family.
Like I know some Greenland, you know, Dennis and Gatta and Gary and them people there, Greenlands. So how
Navlet says she know you. Navlet, what you have to say about him? Raga?
No, careful of them woman they when them see something a mushroom but them know the man. Navlet, go man boy, you know him, you don't know the man nothing. Yeah, eggs up. Yeah, come and shove up. So you see a good man, a quality man and thing, you can try if he come sneaky now, but I know him. You don't know one ras. Go from here, some man. Boy, you know the man, you don't know nothing. Right? You know, the man there, a boss, the man make a ratty talk, him say Greenland on the pier. Bomba! Hey, that is bad enough! Hey, that is bad enough! When you say it and it just come out naturally, you know, you say, yo, it's Greenland on the pier. It just rolls off the tongue, you know. Right? Now, like, go man, boy, you know him. We don't want nobody, no other woman for know him right, you know. Okay. One come sneak in now and them look so. Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know, Navlet is my friend. We go way back, so don't get it twisted.
Navlet, you mix the Raga here now. Oh, honestly do, but I don't have nothing to say. Okay.
No, I lie, Navlet. I tell Navlet, go man. You see, she laugh there. Troublemaker. A troublemaker, you know. Navlet don't know one part. So wait, was I Andrew guy? Oh, okay.
There, man.
Giant, you can't disappear.
I chew, Raga, I chew.
Yeah, I chew what?
Yeah, man, I know her, man. I'm gonna look for her.
Oh, you know what I've left with you?
Yeah.
Okay, what? Like, she used to...
Look she try to kick her millionaire.
What I want to go? She try what? She try kick a millionaire food, yeah. On wicked Navlet. Oh, you know Navlet, she used to come on the property I sent me come thief Neesbury.
No, we have a different kind of history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why she said she don't have none for say.
Oh, so she said, hell no, she not come for kick a millionaire foot and thing. So that's a different type of thing right now.
Yeah, man, everything good, man. I impress that, man. I impress that, straight.
No, man, I'm a charge you that, man. I'm tell you loyal, When all some of them a kick up and I go on with them negativity, Nablet say, listen, I rag, I say, I when they go so in our ears and tell lie for me, Nablet say, nah, say that about me. And when you hear me, I say, I charge you that, man. Yeah, man. I'm going to link that. Know that nobody can do her nothing. If anybody go fast with her, whatever, but go over there, go get them big foot and boast. But millionaire, you don't look at that, I can't talk to Bossy Auntie. You glow differently. And,
No, that's what my stars sweat. I don't know what happened. I forgot to go turn on the AC now.
Sure, Greenland on the pier. What? Well, I like it. That just sound like the title for a good book,
Hear that?
Yeah, Greenland on the pier. But for the record, you met him on the pier, though,
Technically.
Yeah, you did meet him on the pier, so you never know. That pier might be someplace really special later on, though. It all happened on the pier, Greenland on the pier. Well, no, I want both of you. I thank both of you for having this conversation with me. And this is non-negotiable. I would like both of you to continue to communicate with each other and appreciate each other as much as you both choose to, right? And it would be great if something could emerge from this that we all could be pleased that we were there when the first meeting took place. All right. All right, then. Big up on yourself here.
Yeah, blessings, Raga.
Yeah, man. Respect and honor, man. Cool.
Later, Raga.
All right, boo-boo. Cool. Yeah, man. Greenland on the pier. Like that, then. Greenland on the pier. Sham says she wants to be the flower girl. All right. I'll be the ring bearer. You see me? I'll be the ring bearer. Not a problem. Okay. Lover girl, what I going? All right. Yeah, anybody else no want come here bringing them something but them all right, madam, I'm missing nothing there. So okay. Who want forward? Who want forward? Raga, me need a mockers. Why you need a mockers? No, given that a mockers is not a good thing from. Why you need a mockers? For those of you who don't know, mockers is a modern version in Jamaica. Is a term used in Jamaica, and it's equivalent to what we would have called skettle back in the days. Yeah. So like a mockers and skettle, they're synonymous. So this person, I said, them need a mockers. So why would you want a mockers? Why you make an appeal for a skettle? You just want that's like saying, you want a little careless girl, Why? Miss Lorraine Hackett, Raga, you won't believe what happened to me here in Belize. What happened to you, darling? You want to come and tell me? Come and tell Mas Raga what happened to you, all right? Come tell Mas Raga what happened to you. Lorraine, what happened to you in Belize? Did Big Bear come down there and harass you or something? Oh, no, Urshipai. I hope, no, that is a good point. No mockers not over here, If you look for a mockers or a skettle, if I over here, you come and look for a mockers or a skettle. So Miss Lorraine Hackett says she met a man in a store. You sure you don't want to come up and tell her about it? Come up in our box, come tell her about it. You met a man in a store. Yo, anything starts, so it have a potential to be really good, When a woman I say, Ragas, say something happens, me I tell you, say you wouldn't believe what happened to me, And if the next line is, let me tell you, me didn't meet this man in one store. When something starts, yo, this could be good. This could be good, right? Saying Alicious, me I lean on the good side. Where you come in about are really bad, eh? At the good side with the pan, man. See it? Yeah? Wait. What him say, Master? Him say about a throat goat? You see it? No, I wrong place you come, Papa. Miss Lorena said, how if it come in the box? You send a request. You look on the bottom of your screen and you see one icon. Oh, there you are. Hi, what's up?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm trying to turn my camera on for you.
Oh, please do, if you don't mind.
There it is.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. Wagwan.
So I'm here in Belize, of course. American in Belize, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I went to a market and I meet one. I guess he's a German man, a big white man.
Right. Uh-huh.
But me, I'm kind of a thick girl, like big backside and all of that.
Right.
And so I lean on one of the ice box that they have there.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, bam, the door broke.
Which door?
To the Lee ice box, like where they have ice cream.
Right, okay.
So I had to lean on it, like back up on it and lean on it. And it broke.
And it broke.
And the man watched me and he said, wow, all of that broke these people's refrigerator and y'all have to pay. And I'm like, shit, like, damn, did I really break it or it's just oil?
Right.
But long story short, he gone to the people and tell him, oh, the icebox fell off. And the lady, and they asked, oh, did you get hurt? All of this. And no. But just weird that the man said, oh, how about you come later to my house? And he's married. And I said, where your wife? He said, oh, don't worry about her. She'll be asleep. She'll join us.
Him said, wait, him invited to him house and then but you know him did married?
I asked. He got a ring. He had a ring on.
Right. And him say, you for come to my house and say, don't worry about her, she'll sleep and she will join her.
She will join us. I'm like, what the, So then all of a sudden, he just showed me, like, where here in Belize, like, they have communities where, I guess, foreign men and whatever back up in the hills, how they to join with women and they do all kind of sort of, little skittle head type of stuff.
Right. Little what?
Skittle head.
Skittle head?
In LA, a lot of those throat munchers suck on Skittle. So.
Oh, the munchers, they suck on Skittles, so they're Skittle heads. Okay.
Yeah. So I was really shocked. I was like, wow, like, and he was just inviting, like telling me the whole works, like women come over here and they meet them and they go about and all kind of stuff. And his wife don't mind and just one way out invitation. And so me being kind of inquisitive, I said, wow, what do you guys do? He tell me he fillet women out.
Fillet. Forgive me, but I'm not sure what. Oh, tongue?
Yes, he fillet them out. That's a new word, fillet.
That does mean him swipe them?
Swipe them constantly because I guess the lead thingy not so gorgeous. So.
Oh, what you mean? Him instrument not too. Okay, so a tongue game him depend then.
Only.
Only?
Only from the back to the front. Only.
That him say?
That's what he said.
Him
And he's
just
from
live.
Germany.
And
He's from Germany.
So from the back, so it's a 180-degree fillet.
Filet. When he
From
said
back.
filet, I said filet. Wait, because I know fellatio is the woman to the man, but to fillet a woman.
Yeah. Okay, that is interesting and things. So instrument now, so him can't waste up, so him face up and thing.
Probably the instrument work, but it worked for the woman who he with, maybe. I don't know. You understand?
Yeah,
Most of us who got a big butt, and if you can't reach, you can't reach. And if you got belly and gut, you know I reach anyway.
For women who have big butt, that is an issue. Like if the man, that's how it go. If him not have enough length.
If you don't have enough length, the booty on stop where the belly at, and
no, but is it not true that if the woman bend over, right, and then I where the booty go up more, and then the man go under,
then everything
then
comes back
then
way.
the whole light right there, so don't it? Because I read on these things,
Right.
So
I'm like her, poor his wife. Right. I felt bad because she have to accept, and that's what I asked. We had a full conversation because I was waiting for my family to finish. Full conversation. She accept everything he bring, and that's his dreams. And they have one big, beautiful, beautiful place he's built here in Belize. And they're from Germany.
But suppose I tell you that while that is not popular, it is also not uncommon,
Really?
The configuration of fun in this modern, well, we should say this postmodern world that we're living in, right? People are way more liberated than before, so, people are doing all kinds of, interesting things out there, to give themselves pleasure and to spice up their union and to.
I wouldn't do that. I just feel like that's a lot of nastiness, and then you have one of those type of blow up cooch where it might just blow up any day with some kind of infection in there.
Well, that is always you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, and he just too open, I guess. But like he say, he have to be attracted to the person.
Oh. No, but it sounds to me like him I'm everywhere too. So you generally have to be careful.
So I'm in Belize, but somebody asked me what to hang up. All clean clothes, because right now they have storm. So usually everything hang up outside. But
I want them to ask about the clothes we hang up.
Yeah, all clean clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me see it too, but you me don't know if I'm comfortable with it yet for go there. So, but me see clothes.
I don't mind. I don't mind. That's my shirts. I come from LA with all of my clean clothes. And so today we had big storm here. And so now that I just came back from Cayo, another part of the village, I'm going to take them all down and fold them up and put them back inside my suit.
Right. Well, you shouldn't be surprised that people over here, they're like that. My folks are like that,
I don't know why. I've been around Jamaican and Belizean all my life.
All your life, and thing or whatever.
Especially Jamaican.
Especially Jamaica. You know what that means? You have dated Jamaican men, right?
Men.
Okay. What if you don't mind me asking, why you like Jamaican men?
I don't like them anymore.
You don't like them anymore? You liked them before?
I mean, to me, all men have a little bit of ignorance in them, but sometimes they can just come with a little extra seasoning to their bullshit.
Oh, okay. No, but when you had liked them before, what was it about them that you like?
They cook, they clean, they provide, but you be like one of 8.
Oh, they're womanizers, huh?
Very much so.
Dirty Jamaican men. But you know what has fascinated me? I've mentioned it before.
Yeah, you mentioned it. That I'm an American girl with.
No. What I'm about to say is, it has always amazed me. You see, the Jamaica that I grew up in, the Jamaican men, they insist on a lot of Jamaican men cook, But when it comes to relationship, them always I say woman must can wash, cook, and clean. So but when I came to America, I just found it amazing that you have I met a lot of women who love Jamaican men. And for a lot of them, the first thing that when you ask them why them cook. And to me, I could be wrong, but it sounds to me like
That's how they start out to get you hooked. They start.
Yeah, there's something going on out there where Jamaican men them cook.
Of course, most of them have tool. You understand? And so
them have
women
tool.
like that.
What you mean? That when them have good body.
Most of them.
Most of them have good body. So them have good body and them cook and them said it like that combination. It's pretty much a guarantee you're gonna get women who appreciate
something like that. But something like that.
No, you don't understand how much a big deal it is. I know about the sex part. I've long seen all over the world we go. Jamaican men and women, they're just known for that. But again, I am still a little bit like adjusting to it that there's so many Jamaican man come up here and cook for women,
No, somebody just said they cook for foreigners. You have a lot of Jamaican women here that's living with foreigners too, and they cook, clean, mash, wash ass.
No. You're not getting the point though. That is normal in Jamaica. The woman them do that. What they're saying is, and perhaps you have a look of be a challenge to understand from our perspective. There's a thing here with Jamaican men. When them look woman, them cook for them, but them don't really cook for them one Jamaican woman as much,
I know that.
And you know that. And the food tastes good too, though.
Not everybody can cook. They say they can cook.
Okay.
Let's get that clear.
But you talk to some of them who cook good and whatever.
Of course.
And can sort you out good and put it on your good down.
That thing there don't bother to me, and the little money with them have don't make me neither, because I have my own money and my own ways. And
so wait, you don't appreciate the good sex from Jamaican men. Listen to me now. What you say to me now? Don't play with me, What you say you don't appreciate the good sex?
Because Raga, at the end of the day, at my age, I'm older. So I'm at my age, the body don't mean nothing.
What you mean? Good body don't mean nothing?
No. Because that come a dime or a dozen. Women want more than body.
Well, don't tell that to Tal. You see somebody in the chat named Tal? Well, she's very... There's somebody in the chat, Tal. See the T-A-space-A-L? Yeah, she's very... She's one...
it's not that a person can't manage the body. It's not that. It's just that after a while, that's just like getting a girl with a BBL, right? You love all of them curves, you love all of that, but then what else is there?
Well,
what else does she have to offer?
That's true. But hold on.
I'm not in minimum.
Hold on, man. Hey. I know, the show, you talking at the chat for the show, and me I talk to. Tell me something. All right, I just want to know, have you gotten a good Jamaican body then? Yes or no? Okay. Yeah. But basically I say you can get good body, but you're not for dead over it or no, whatever. It's neat. Okay. Exactly. I get it. I'm curious, the Jamaican man, when you know, all of them did swipe. You and them not there, so you can't tell me them did swipe.
I plead the fifth.
No, people, pleading the fifth is to protect the person who is being asked a question. So you're not for protect yourself. Now ask if a Jamaican man them swipe.
I plead the fifth.
You don't want to tell me if them swipe?
No.
But you have that they did swipe. Look on your face right now. All right.
Good oxtail for eat, right?
What?
Good oxtail for eat, right?
Good. Where the blood Listen to it. Listen to me. So what you say?
That's what I want to say, right?
That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say.
No waste, right?
Not no waste. All right. But tell me something now. So you plead the fifth and we'll get that. But if you were to guess You know, if they were good at it or not, what would your best guess be?
No.
No, they're not good at the swiping.
They'd have tried because they'd have come into something new because it's not in their DNA to do it. But since maybe they come up foreign or they'd hide behind closet, they're not so professional at it as you understand? But they'd try a thing. They'd try a thing because it's something. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. And are they into cabin stabbing or they appreciate love making?
You have some that appreciate love making and some is with alone bang 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 reggaeton type of thing.
Okay. But for the most part, did it lean to any side?
Too much. I can't speak too much. I only have 2. So I can't speak too much of all of them, but I'm around a lot of Jamaican every year.
And the reason you don't like them again is what? It's just the womanizing or other things?
It's that, the womanizing, and it's nothing real, like, you know, like down to like togetherness. It's like me, you, she, you're my man on the weekend, her man today, my man, your man, that type of stuff.
Right. Yeah. Well, you said that gets tired after a while, huh? Yeah, that get
yeah, it does.
So you're done with Jamaican man now?
I won't say I'm done with them, but if I could find one that is ready to like make some real shit happen, then I would be cool. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm tired of it, like not investing and not making nothing real, you know?
Oh, okay. Just kind of willy-nilly and not really serious and focus and second on
life. After you get a certain age, it's time.
Right.
You know, it's time to settle down and make something happen for the future.
Right. Proper. So you think you'll find that? Yeah. You think you'll find that?
I don't know. I haven't really been looking. I'm just waiting. Maybe something might fall in my lap. Something might fall into my lap.
Right. But it sounds like you're... No pun intended. But it sounds as if you're in a realm where
it's I'm in a soft girl era right now.
Okay. Right. Okay. So it's neither here nor there.
I'm just traveling a lot.
Yeah.
I have my job. Where's she there in Belize? I'm in Belize, yes. Just traveling really. I just came for a little spend time with my friends, her family. I come here, this is my second time. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm going to London next month.
You're going to where next month? London. Okay. So you're doing some globe trotting and things.
Yeah, I've worked a lot. I've worked a lot, and I just want to see the world, you know, like do other things.
There you go. And ain't a damn thing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? That's good. In fact,
what does that mean, Bati Broke? What does that mean?
What?
Bati Broke at Bridge. What does that mean?
Somebody put that in the chat. Wait a second, and put what? Bati Broke?
And Bridge.
I don't see it. Where is it? Soft girl. Oh, soft girl, like your body broke the fridge. They're messing with you. They're messing with you.
But you know, I think that refrigerator was well old.
Yeah. I think it's the refrigerator's fault. Yeah, it's not you. It's a refrigerator.
I am big at the bottom, but I don't know. But that was just interesting that he offers that service because he presented it as a service, like.
Yeah, but you know, if a man a lead with him out them here to somebody who him just meet, I'm not so sure that's a good thing, is it?
For who like it, yeah.
Well, perhaps.
You like being swiped, don't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
You
pled the fifth?
I pled the fifth on other people's experience, not my one.
No. We didn't.
Yeah?
We
you
did
asked
not.
Me about other men.
No,
say what they
no. You're not listening to me. You're not listening. At no point did we establish parameters for pleading the fifth.
Okay.
Somebody just pled the fifth, and somebody else took the liberty to plead the fifth too, which that person is entitled to. Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I read a lot, though. I do read
But
a lot.
I think you are. Didn't you say you're coming to Belize?
No, I've always wanted
It's
to
on
go
your
to Belize.
bucket list.
Yeah. Belize is on my bucket list in that area, and also Jamaica town in Costa Rica.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a huge community there that's descended from Jamaica. So
yes.
those two spots I want to go to, you know.
But they have a nice guy here too from Jamaica who has a large store in Georgeville. They said a large store who sells array of products and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. All
Get to
right.
go there today.
No, man, I'm going to drop a Belize, man. But I'm going to go there now, you know, man. Let's see where I go at, you know. But, I'm thinking, you know, man, I drop a Belize.
Oh, she said you're coming with him. You're coming with her to Belize.
Who said that?
Hi, girlfriend. One of the ladies in the comment.
Oh, Charm. Yeah, Charm said, man.
Charm you to look for the swipe up attention.
The what?
The swiping attention. The fillet. It's called fillet.
Oh, you mean if she go for the man that they see a man that will want to swipe you?
The fillet.
If the man, if Sham, no man, Sham no need to look for that.
Okay.
Sham can get that anytime she want that and whatever. You know? Right? Sham can get that anytime she want it and things. Sham body trunk too, you know. Sham and shape and solid and firm. Sham no short a man who, you know, want loan her them tongue, you know.
Yeah, no woman should be short of that. I never say I'm short of it. I just don't accept it.
Yeah. What is that? Miss Icy Wash Belly. Raga, you want a swipe?
Why?
They just making mischief. Don't pay any money. You know. You see what somebody say, you see that gap there in your teeth, them and say,
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I get a lot of attention for that.
Yeah, some people are into that gap thing.
Very much so.
Yeah. So
very much so.
You don't eat your gap, you just eat the attention when you get feet, don't you?
No, well, in my work, before I was a flight attendant. So to the others, it was not a
our phone freeze. Oh, our phone freeze, people. Our phone freeze. Miss Icy Washbelly. Raga, are you pleading the fifth to the swipe proposal? I guess you still there, though. Our phone freeze, people. All right. No, Miss Icy Washbelly, I don't know if he's a man or a woman, you know, so may I be careful, you know. Hold on. Hello?
Hi, what is our topic tonight?
It can be anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing too much, just got off work.
Okay, you don't let me hear the phone in the background, yeah?
So how do I
No. Yeah, was just hearing something. I'm not hearing it now, though. Okay. So what you say? You just got off work?
Just got off work and I turned on YouTube and I saw you there and I just clicked on it.
Ah, look at you clicking on me.
Click it on you. And I heard you talking to the lady.
Yeah.
So I thought that was an interesting conversation that you were having, the lady that's in Belize right now.
Yeah, but what was interesting about it?
Her talking about Jamaican men and how they cook for the women, or for American women, I should say, and they all cheat. My experience has been different. Not that they don't cheat. Jamaican men would differ to me with black men, have a confidence from early on. I love that about Jamaican men. I think that's what a lot of women find attractive also. He can be broke. He can come from the ghetto. It doesn't matter. He carries a certain confidence about, that has been my experience that I've seen. They carry a certain confidence about themselves that you don't see here with regular Black American men. We always have to build them up and don't emasculate them and that kind of stuff. And I think that's what I find attractive, the confidence in a man. And African men are like that also. Even if he's doing a security job, that man is still proud and he's still, is working towards something else. Black men stand outside the liquor store, hold the door for you and ask you to give him a little change,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But
disgusting.
So basically, you say so. Even when that Jamaican man is broke, or even if he's in very humble circumstances, there is still that narrative of confidence there, and like being, as we would say, ambitious and always aiming for something.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Even if it's not a professional job, it may be a skill or a trade, something like that. Or a lot of them want to be entertainers, but there's still that confidence, that inner confidence, walking with their head up high. I love that.
And it's so true, and I'm glad that you're saying it because I've said it here that for example, one of the things that I shared with people here, you grew up, so it's just normal for you. But it's when I travel, I realize how obsessively clean Jamaicans are. Right? But I didn't know that Jamaicans were obsessively clean. But Einstein said everything is relative, so you have to see something else to appreciate what it is. Like Jamaicans, they wash and clean everything. Even when them are cooking, the chicken have to clean this and that, everything they clean. And I had no idea that Jamaicans were like, and it's the same thing. Whatever Jamaicans are doing, it has to be done to it. It could be spreading the bed. It could be sweeping you sweep out the corner, you sweep out the corner for sweep. I'm going to go check the corner. It could be beard, beard, let me feel back of your ears. And what we don't think anything of it, because we were just raised that way. It's when you travel now and realize you see somebody else who beard that certain way, and you're like, so what you mean, rub out your ears and whatever, and they're like, no, I'd be like, how could you not, But across the board, I see what you're saying, like standards and, the way you work, there's a certain amount of ambition there and pride and thing in yourself that come out collectively in confidence. That's a good point. And you find that sexy.
And that's attractive.
That's attractive. Oh, interesting.
Definitely.
Interesting.
But I wanted to talk to you about something. I love your views on certain things. I haven't heard you talking. Now, granted, I don't log in every day, but I haven't heard you talking kind of about, like, for example, the Nolan Wells case that's going on right now. And the narrative that a lot of Black people are saying, that's why we shouldn't be hanging out with white people. That's why we shouldn't be the only one amongst others.
Which one are you referring to? The little boy who was missing for the we go out with it.
That went out on the boat. That went out with the boat with the three white friends, and they came back, but he didn't.
All right. So people don't know. Was it in Louisiana, Alabama? It's one of those, right?
It was in Mississippi.
Mississippi, you're correct. So people, for those of you who don't know, this young man here, he referred to these white boys as his best friend, and he was very, defensive of them being his best friend and whatever. Went out with them and thing, and the white boys came back and them can't find the black boy, I don't know, and thing like that. And the consensus out there is that there is the appropriate urgency to investigate and to determine what exactly happened. And of course, people are pushing for that to take place. So what are you saying about it?
I feel both sides, kind of like, I don't think that we should be in spaces with white people all the time. I think, especially in this climate, the way the president has made things, he's just emboldened the racists. Like, every time on social media, you see some white person getting beat up because they called the black person the N-word.
Right.
They're saying that we are our ancestors' best dream now because we're not taking it anymore. Well, the same thing is they are more open with their racism. They're not even hiding it anymore.
Right.
And even if his friends weren't that way, I wonder what the conversations are in the house that they've heard. And when Black lives are not valued, then certain things don't matter. And they did find the body, unfortunately, right? I don't know if you knew the update.
No,
They
yeah,
found
I
his
see
body.
some people saying that they found the body, and somebody even said when they found the body, he did not have any water in his lungs. So that's significant if such is the case.
And according to the family, he was a great swimmer. So, but, you know, alcohol, drugs, not to say that he was involved in that, because Ben Crump is representing the family now. And come to find out, on Monday, he had a tryout for a big college. So he was going places with his future, and they're speaking maybe that there was some jealousy or something. But the flip side is what happens when you are the only one. I know you've spoke of in the past, you've been the only one. Certain areas you're going to go, certain fields you're going to enter, and you're going to be the only one.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes to get along, if you're in the workplace and you're the only one, but you still got to go to work and be pleasant with your coworkers, but that doesn't mean we have to hang out with them after work.
Right. No, but how do you but I mean, I can guarantee you right now that there are black people listening to you right now and be like, yeah, I know that exists, but I know Betty, and Betty is cool, and what, you know, what do you say to the black folks listening right now and be like, yeah, but
I want to say, remember our history, okay? We're not too far removed from the civil rights movement where we couldn't even sit in the front of the bus. So don't be fooled by Betty is cool and Betty's parents are cool. What about Betty's great-grandparents and what they thought about you? And you probably couldn't even come to the house right now. Don't be fooled. I think oftentimes we get fooled by this illusion of inclusion. And it's not, that was, that term came from Paul Mooney. But yeah, I think we often get fooled by that.
I'm inclined to agree. We have a thing within us to, you know, the turn the other cheek syndrome and getting comfortable syndrome.
Always us. We welcome everybody.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Remember the black people that got killed in the church?
I was just about to say. That's what I was just saying. Yes. Dylan Roof, you know, whatever.
That's it, right there.
Yeah. So I have a problem with that, and then the onus is always on us to be the one to take the higher road and to. Let me tell you something. When I was at Vassar, I'm just giving this example. It's an anecdotal thing, and it sounds simple, but it was one of those things that let me be like, their minds work weird. So we have a huge dining hall where we all sit, right? But the small amount of black people there, right? And so the dining hall is just massive on both sides. So when we go to lunch, we sit together because people sit with their friends, right? So we sit together. And then I was talking to a friend of mine, and he very carefully and gingerly one day he was saying, like, Kingsley, you mind if I ask you something? And I was like, sure. I don't want to be offended. No, I said, go ahead. And you know, why do you guys always separate yourself? You segregate yourself from others. And I go, what are you talking about? And he goes, every day you come, you sit at the table and you segregate yourself from others. And then I paused because I appreciated him. My assessment of him was that, you know, he really wasn't being, you know, rude or whatever. Like his mind was working.
He was truly curious.
No, yeah, his mind was working curious. A certain way. And it dawned on me that he's asking me to explain and justify it. But anyway, I went down. So I said to him that, okay, so if we are sitting at the table and you see that we are segregating because the black people are sitting at that one table of about 80 tables, so that means that all the other white people over there sitting together also, they're segregating themselves too. You're going to accuse them of that too. Right. And to his credit though, you know, to his credit, he was like, oh shit, I just didn't even think that. It's just, there was something in me to say why the black people are doing that. And I was just ready to accuse you of something and seeing that you're doing something wrong when You were just sitting with your friends, just like we were sitting with our friends. And why would I think that it's up to you to come and mingle with everybody else? I didn't even go over to your table either. And to his credit, he was like working it out and but most people don't do that. And they will just see black people do something and say there is something wrong. And if you put that on steroids now, it makes sense, what happened in Tulsa. It makes sense, the other place when black people unite and stay together, they see it as something wrong and it's something that must be destroyed or whatever. So the point I'm making is, to your point, he was a nice guy. He was really cool. But if he never did come out and say that to me, I would even know that he was thinking those things. And even in his niceness and whatever, he was looking at a situation the way he was doing the same thing, but villainizing the black people that they're doing. So when you expand that now and think, and go to a more macro level in society, it just kind of reinforces that thing that you're like, can you ever be careful that you don't get too comfortable, because even the nice ones,
even the nice ones,
even the nice ones, when put in a certain position and thing, they'll sell you out
in a minute.
Yeah. So
we hear about white women's tears, and we've seen many videos, where white women accuse black men of touching them and nothing of the sort, and get on 911 and start calling and said he attacked me, and next thing you know, police are there with their guns drawn. It happens all the time.
No, white women get involved with black men by choice, and when they're found out, them throw the black man under the bus and blame them for something else and whatever. That has happened a lot. Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah,
but we don't learn our lesson.
When I was at Vasa, I had a really good friend, and she's white, really, really good. And, I was there on my own and everything. So she said she's inviting me home for Thanksgiving. So I was like, we weren't involved or anything like that. It was just my friend, So I was just like, okay, yeah. And then she told me where she lived. So she said, oh, we have to start driving from Wednesday, and things. So I was like, what do you mean? And then she told me that she lived someplace in rural Alabama or whatever. So I was just like, no. We're not driving together. Don't go all the way down there. And she was just like, what? And I was just like, I am not driving with you at night, me alone as a black man and you as an attractive young white woman in a car together. And she's like, what? I'm just like, no, that's not safe for me. And she couldn't get it. She just never get it,
But imagine if you didn't have the wherewithal to know that and was like, sure, why not?
Right. And, then something.
You might not have made it back to school.
As well as I could have, and nothing happened. But I'm saying, but how you know which police are going to buck up on that night? Because I'm sure there are good police officers in Louisiana, Arkansas, and whatever. Really, really nice. But there are others too, right? And not only the South. They're not only the South.
Some who are ready to hunt.
No, they're not only the South.
You're absolutely
right here in Long Island, now if you go in Boston, they have a history of Chicago, the same thing, even in the North and whatever, So what I'm saying, you just have to be, aware of the dynamics out there to make sure you make choices that protect yourself. Because at that time, a young black man within that age range too, and whatever, with an attractive white woman and thing. And at that time, Spike Lee's movie Jungle Fever was the big hit. No, we're not going. We're like, no, that's not happening. I'm sorry. You and I, we're not driving in no dark road going down in the South, me and you alone and whatever, because when them drag me out of the car, you can't protect me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they ain't go. They're not gonna come up and say, "Hey, black man, why you doing with a white woman?" Whatever. They're gonna just see it and make assumptions and be like, "Why you eyeballing me, boy?"
For the one saying that it's really not a big deal, then how come we don't hear about white boys coming up missing when they're hanging out with a group of black people? Why don't we hear about it? All of us can think about 5 different people now, 5 different instances where we've heard. And Tamala Horsford was the black woman that it happened to. You remember that story, Raga, when she went to the sleepover with the white friends and she ended up dead? I mean, and up to now, nobody's been charged.
Right now, there are black people who have been several times over the years now. They're still finding black people like hung, like lynched, and then and them I say, and all of them they're saying they're suicides, all of them, and I'm like, really? Seriously, when I really think that,
See, people don't want to have these uncomfortable conversations, but when stuff like this happens and, he was a young, promising, wasn't into drugs or, selling dope or something like that, then it makes
but what did the white boys say, though? What did they say? What did they say happened?
The stories have been inconsistent, very inconsistent. Why was his phone found on the boat? Why didn't they report him missing? One of their stepmothers is a judge who came out with a long, long paragraph about she went to high school with his mother and they love Nolan as well and they just want to get to the bottom of this, but
No, but what did the boys say? What did the boys say? Or somebody said they just lawyered up
with the girl.
They say
they lawyered up, but that was a story that he said he didn't want to come on the boat with them, that he wanted to stay with the girl. Well, Ben Crump said today, the girl said that's not true. After they finished talking, he said he was about to go get on the boat.
And then find him phone upon the boat. And find him phone upon the boat.
Correct. Who stays someplace by themselves without their phone? A teenager, a 19-year-old. And you and I wouldn't be without our phone. And we're of a certain age, much less a 19-year-old that doesn't have any way to communicate. Be for real.
No, it's something that something of this. But if you don't mind me saying it, just for purposes of playing devil's advocate, one of the critiques from white people is that every time white people kill black people, they think it's something racial. And then I'm saying, look how much black people kill white people and we don't say, we don't go out there and march and then start whatever. I'm just saying, what do you think about that critique? Because black people do kill white people. And they say, when that happens, they don't see that as like some reason for them to go march out and say, it's racism and burn tire and
well, I think it's because of our history that I'm sure that we know that it happened, but it didn't happen as much as they killed us. So I think that's why. I thought you were going to say black people, that what happens when we killing each other. I mean, when they say that, to be honest, I don't have any response because that part is true. Why are we killing each other? If we would all get together and stop killing each other, we could really do some things differently.
I know, but your explanation that aligns with my explanation, because my thing is people kill people everywhere in the world. People kill people.
Right.
But do we have a history in the United States of black people killing white people just because they're white? No.
Right. No, we don't.
No, we don't. Do we have a history in the United States, a brutal, cruel, despicable history of white people killing black people just because they're black? Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Unequivocally so.
Right. You ever, I forgot the names, a long time, 19 something, whatever, this case where this woman had accused this black man of something, and then the white community, them go lynch the man and burn him, and then when she was speaking out, she was pregnant, something like 7-8 months pregnant, the black woman, and them just go for her too and tie her upside down and burn her. No, not Emmett Till, and burn her, and then one of them cut her belly and take out the baby and them stamp on the baby and stamp the baby. And I'm just like, these are the people who call us savages, right? Right throughout history.
That we're the ones that are not humane. Exactly.
Yeah, we're the one who are obsessively violent and this and that, and them always quote Chicago and all these things and whatever. And I'm like, are they serious?
This is what I want to ask you as an anthropologist that study people. Why do they hate us so much?
that's a multi-layered, that would require a multi-layered response. But one of the main thing may I always say is if they did not hate us so much, they would not have a tool to justify everything that they have done to us. The hating us so much is a endemic, a systemic, an entrenched justification that allows them to ignore or to reinterpret the craziness and the madness and the cruelty and the murders and the thing and whatever and just slavery itself, When them hate us in other way, in the sense that you're animals, so you deserve to be, there's nothing wrong if you get treated that way, and you're on the lowest rung of society. So there's nothing wrong if you get treated that way. You have to have that. You have to have that hate, or you have to have that. You have to have that disdain, or you have to have that stratification of you being at the lowest low. So if you're at the lowest low, if I see you at the level of cockroach and whatever, so if I treat you like cockroach, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So it has to, the thing with you, all species, most species do different things to different other species, right? The thing about us human beings, apart from people who are psychopaths or whatever, who just enjoy doing evil things to people, and some of them will even tell you, the difference with human beings from other species is that when human beings do bad things, they generally have to have a justification for it. Or else it would be an indictment against themselves. So they need to feel comfortable. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. What's the big deal? That's why you hear white people say things like, yeah, when I love to talk about all the bad things with slavery, but what about the good things too? You're in America, the greatest nation in the world. You're in England, and they say this stupid thing. That's like a man stab up a woman and put her in a dungeon and thing and whatever, and be like, oh, but you're in my 5-bedroom house. What's the big deal? Why are you upset that you were raped and stabbed and whatever, and I basically use you for slavery and whatever? You should be thankful. They're sick. They're sick. But what I'm saying is, you see where the hate has to be justified.
Right.
They did not go across an entire ocean for hundreds of thousands and millions of people to build an economy that was used to make this country so-called great, economically powerful, and thing and whatever. No other nation in the modern world did that. No other group of people did that. These white people do that. They have to have a justification for it. And the justification must necessarily be grounded in some sort of contempt for those who are being used. So you're at the lowest low, and sadly, this has just the spread. You see what went on with that senator in Paraguay with Mbappe. I don't know if you see what went on with her, right?
No.
France played Paraguay, right? And Mbappe is a well-known player, and anybody. I didn't even know anything about Paraguay, but I tend to root for the underdog. And France win the World Cup already, and so I'm like, Paraguay win. After I watched some parts of that game, I was like, no, I don't want Paraguay, because they were beating up on Mbappe right throughout the whole match. When we say beat upon him, like literally, like just like mauling him. And he was laughing right through it, because his thing was, you're not going to draw me out. You're not going to draw me out. You're doing this deliberately, because he's the best player on the French team. So they were trying to get in his head. And him laugh right through. But they were beating the shit out of him. So when it done now and thing, like the goalkeeper reach out him and for shake his. So Mbappe was like, him just walk with him. Don't even insult him. Him just walk with. This senator from Paraguay, she come out and she say something and whatever and talk about this chimpanzee and this and that and whatever. Yeah, you know, the regular stereotypical racist tropes for black people, chimpanzee and whatever. Very bold and thing and come out with it. So Mbappe wrote a text on social media and be like, you're so despicable with what you're doing. And, you know, something along the line like, me not gonna pay you no mind.
Good for him.
She came out and make a speech and who me can sue you. This is gender discrimination and what. This is the woman who attacked the man with like some of the vilest racist trope. They're sick. And then she turned around and she's the victim.
Of course. Of course.
She Mbappe no know if she attack Mbappe and attack all kind of thing and a chimpanzee or monkey him up and all him something and a diss him up and whatever. He responded and his response was just so measured and it's just like him never going at the gutter. And she got all mad and well, this and that, I'm going to sue you. Hey, when I tell her, say the world take it to her, she come out and she apologize and all these things.
Oh!
Yeah, what? They moved to her, man. They moved to her. She come out and the apology wasn't even sincere. And it was just like, listen, I made a mistake. I made a mistake and I'm sorry. And this and that. And, you know, this mestizo woman, she, you know, them look a clever little thing there where she just kind of injecting like, oh, I'm in the minority too type of thing, whatever, subliminally like, whatever. But again, go back to your point. Like, don't ask anybody who been listening me for even said the last 6, 7, 8 years. Asked them, what day I talk to Delmarine and Delmarine said, you know, you had said what is going on now. You said it, you know, but me never really get it, you know. But no, I understand. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And Delmarine is like, you kept telling us, like when Mr. Man Ranger just came about, and you were explaining what you said, it's going to get worse. And you were going details about if we go on this trajectory and whatever, we're going to cross lines that people are going to think that this is unprecedented, but it's really not, you know, if anybody knows.
I remember hearing you talk about it before you had the podcast, when you would talk on the radio. I remember you, I think that was in the his second term or his first term.
Exactly, first term.
I remember.
Yeah.
In the first term.
Yeah, and I kept saying, because at that I'm not gonna lie, I am one of those who, even though I know a little bit about this thing, I'm one of those who were proven wrong with him over and over again before I finally got it. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm one of them who, him would do certain things and I'm like, no, him done for now. As bad as things is him done for that naga.
And every time he reaches a new low.
Yeah, every time, you know, every time him go like the lowest of low and him does something like, I'm like, he's done for now, you know. I touch him on the pussy, done for, proven wrong. Right? When him come out and him say, hey, Donald J. Trump going ban so and so. And I'm like, so when him thinks that going to sell? Proven wrong. Over and over again, I was proven wrong. But why I was proven wrong, it's not about him, you know. It's about the point that you made. Yeah, you, Ragashanti, you too had an understanding of the United States of America that even though you know so racism exists and whatever, you thought, just like Barack Obama did when he was campaigning in Philadelphia, when he was like, oh, I'm not worried about Donald Trump. He will never be president or whatever. Proven wrong. Proven wrong. But why were we proven wrong? It's not him, you know. It's the people. It's the people who.
It's the people who voted for him.
Who were comfortable around and thing.
And that's why the day after the election, black women. That's why that I don't know if people know. That's why they call us the 92%.
Right.
The 92% of us realize what this country. If you didn't know then, you knew that day after the election that we are not valued in this country, and nobody cares about us.
And you know what is interesting? Fine, white people. But I want people to appreciate, you know. And I'm not attacking any individual. But I see a Latino youth, so the Latinos, them, when time pressure reach them, you know. And them now, the ones them who vote for that side, you know, when pressure reach them, them a come out and A bunch of them were making videos like, oh, when George Floyd thing happened, we stood up with you guys, and you guys are not standing up for us. And I'm like,
not our fight.
Yeah,
Nope.
but what I'm saying is,
we sitting this one out.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, all these non-white groups, I want people to say all these non-white groups, they ain't standing up for black people. They don't like us either. They don't like us, broadly speaking. And is when I went to Vassar, my Asian friends there, they were just being honest. One is Korean, one was Japanese, and one was Chinese, and they're being honest, and they're like, yo, my family, they're very racist against black people. But I was young at that time, so I was just like, but how could they? But like, why? And and they were like, the point they're making, the poison is just global, and this anti-black thing is just global, and China, anywhere you go and whatever, them just here way. People are talking about what's going on in the Middle East, in Gaza and whatever, against certain people, and I'm like, does anybody know that those people have a very open modern day slave trade going on in North Africa, where they've not hide? Right. In Libya, Tunisia, and whatever, openly catch black people and sell them openly. Why you not talking what the Arab Africans them up there doing, whatever, right? You understand? So you have all these groups here in the United States who are not white, who have benefited from the sacrifices that black people fight for and make certain policy things go on there, and they have come and benefited from it. And them same man now I say, oh, black people lazy and thing, look how we come here. I hear the Indian people them a do it. I hear the Chinese people them a do it and thing. The Latinos were doing it and thing. Now, better yet, I know, all right, just what they, this is a Jamaican man. I know a whole bunch of them in this position, by the way, but this is a Jamaican, and some of them still a whole hard and them still up on the side. But a lot of them know whatever. So somebody who I know, not a good friend, but somebody who I know. Somebody for him gets scoop up and dip. And him start waiting him to open and whatever and that. So I said to him, say, you know, I don't know how you feel no way, but you know what he said for like more like almost ago year and a half, I don't, whenever you bring up politics, I'm not talk to you about it, but we're good and whatever. And he's like, yeah. So I'm say, you know why? And I say, yeah, you adamantly defend the side there, so me did that for grow. Me never did that grow. I'm realize so me did that make it get to me. So me have said, just like how me see things one way and you see things the other way, me have to respect you. Even though I disagree with you. So I say, my Lord, but I say, in respecting you though, you know I come and tell me now, say, you learn and you agree, but the only reason why you say that though is because
it hits you personally.
Because it hit you personally. So I say, I know you feel that way. You see, if you did find that out for your reasoning in general, then would I'm more comfortable, but I can't really too comfortable with you because you're basically being selfish, right? You never see what you tell me right now. Many will see it long time. You never see it. Fine, I'm respect that, but you can't come now. I don't want to get in on the discussion with you now, right? I want just cool. I know what you there. I know me there. I will good, but I don't want to get in on a discussion with you right now and whatever. If you say, oh, we're up on the same team now. No, we're not.
Right.
We're not. And I did so it there. But and we've been there, so that me I try to tell him. We've been there, so right, you just never know. But no, you come now because somebody who him did a look too. Right? Oh. Right? And all of a sudden you have this epiphany now where me must join now and me not join now. No, fuck that. We ain't joining none. We ain't enjoying anything.
No, we sitting this one out. Like I'm here in California, I'm in Los Angeles specifically, and when they were burning shit downtown and marching, and they wondered where all the black people were, we said we sitting this one out.
Exactly. I was
No,
just
this not our
praying.
fight.
I was like black folks, don't
This
go
not
out
our
there.
fight.
Do not go out there.
No.
Because that would just play right into what they would have wanted to do.
Right, it was
Right
so
into what
funny.
they would
All
have
the
wanted.
memes on social media, black people would say, "Black ladies, what y'all doing tonight? I'm cooking peach cobbler. What you doing? We doing our nails.
That's a
What you
running
doing?"
joke. I
Yeah,
think. What's on
exactly.
Netflix
Yes,
tonight? What's on Netflix?
Right.
No, because me I tell you, any black folks they go out there, whatever this certain man who did go
Right.
yeah. And that him
Exactly.
did want to use it as justification for do it. Them did want
Of
to
course.
Project
Waiting,
2025.
waiting for us to get there. Of course.
Yeah, but a lot of
It has been so wonderful talking to you. I want to
blessings.
leave you with two conversations.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing talking to you. Two conversations. One, I don't know if you watched The Polygamist on Netflix yet.
They brought it
and
up on the
talked about
show.
it.
They brought it up on the show that we need that. Is that show really that good?
What makes it so good is, one, to see African people, if people have an idea of how African people live, and then you see these African people living well, doing well, wealthy, driving Range Rovers and having beautiful cars and having helpers. But a lot of people do not know about polygamy being part of the culture in certain parts of Africa.
Which it is.
So they put a modern day, definitely, and they put a modern day twist on it. So I think it would be good for you to watch it, and then we come back and discuss it.
Yeah, they brought it up here right on the show that you should watch, that it should be watched. So I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
And what's the second one?
It's a mix-up, and it's just a mix-up. You probably don't want to get into it, but I really want to know what you thought about that mix-up between Buju and Wayne Wonder wife.
Well, it really wasn't between Buju and Wayne Wonder wife. It really was between Buju and Wayne Wonder. But the wife, Wayne Wonder is not combative, Right.
He looks very kind of mild-mannered.
He's mild-mannered. He man a punk, but him is not a war man. And not only him is not a war. Well, I'm going to say some things measured, and then you will get a sense of what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wayne Wonder is mild-mannered, and things will happen, and him will just allow it, and allow you make you keep on and do what you do, and him just kind of, just for peace, him keep on, just whatever. And then, the other person will do. Now, somebody who care about Wayne Wonder now, or whatever, now, they may be like, so why you did that? Why you not send it now? And Wayne would be the person, just cool, man, and I saw him stay and whatever, I don't want nobody come for me, but
I'm understanding what you're picking down.
But what me I gonna say, we in the circle, we know, all right? Let's just say a long time Buju have a temper.
Okay.
And him have a thing about him, about where his position is
He's
in life
my artist,
or in
and
group.
I love him. I saw him 2 times, but I'm going to tell you, when he came to California the last 2 times, the way he talked, it gave me a pause. Like, that was nasty. It was nasty talking to a woman like that.
No.
It just gave me a little pause on him.
No, man. Buju,
I think what you saw was what you get. I don't think there was no act, but maybe it's not been so in the media so much. It hasn't been out like in the open so much, but it just gave me a pause like,
No, what people see and a reacting shock, that is a small part of who.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, that I'm scary. Then I would be scared to see if he was mad. Then.
You don't want to see, man. I put it this way: you don't want to see Buju mad. But again, people who in the circle, we know, when I say circle, I mean Jamaica's entertainment thing or whatever, because
I understand.
I
what
don't
you're
know
saying.
him hide. Him not hide. He's just he's very strong-willed, and him see things a certain way, and he's quick to wrath. So
Very well put.
yeah, so he's and that has always been there, always. And Wayne was the one who, say is Wayne. When him never, Wayne boss before him, and Wayne did always carry him go studio and a camera and push him. And I don't, I say nothing one in a year, because the whole thing about who wrote Murderer and whatever.
Right. He said it out of his own mouth.
Yeah, they came with the receipts, so it's all public.
Exactly.
It's all public.
Right.
So for hear, and then for hear him passionately, I say, "No blood clot, I want to write. You can't write." And
if you can write that, you should write a letter. Then can't even write a letter.
Yeah, but then we, from your own utterance, we hear you say, "Is you say?" So I not say nothing when I'm out there already, but just safe to say that Wayne is somebody who, you ask anybody who know the history of dancehall, them never hear Wayne one day in any mix-up or drama yet. Like any war with anybody or thing or whatever. He's just not like that, So, and there's a lot more, but we're not going to. But just safe to say, you see people and them sing righteous song or whatever. You have another DJ. He's known for righteous African Rasta song or whatever. We in a bit know I be a gun him by and them something there, and him go and go sing and I be a gun him by and him love badness and them something there, whatever. It's like a lot of them are like that. And sometimes it's not even that serious. We know one who come out, we know Rasta DJ who burn out pork and all them something there, whatever. And them not ramping their meat and pork and thing and whatever. Me, a ragged, when me that teacher you for 9 years, right? The female students, they know them can't come talk to me. Right? A lot of them out there, them don't like me, but them not go fast with me.
Right.
Because them know say it's me the woman them come talk to and tell you something to them. Right? You did have one, him known for be like bad like yours and people afraid of him, And I had a friend, Bunny, who used to manage Shibada, and Bunny come ask me for host Shibada birthday party at one time. And again, I'm a grown man, whatever. I work when I want to work. And not only that, at that time, Bunny pay me for host all of the show them and give me the money like, this has never happened, like give me $300,000 at the time. I'd be like, see your money here. And I was like, Bunny, this never happened here before and whatever. So, and then for your people are cuss me now because I work. So him did that on my case, this whole thing like you got worship at a party, the young man and them hyper masculinity. And him beat me. And one day upon my show, man, that's a big man. So you did that beat me, you dip on my case for like I got 2 years now and whatever. So let me tell you something, man. You come at you all the while and you have 2 women up here. In a 2 different dam, one of them there Taylor. It's me them come talk to when you did a beat them. And it's me them tell the things them what you do. Where you sing song every day say you not do. When it come to a clash thing, me can't clash you because you have to kill everybody because you're good like that. But you see the mix-up thing and whatever, leave that alone. That's my domain, Leave it alone, right? And leave me alone. And from that, I'm not trouble me after that. And
He didn't want to squeeze your belly.
Yeah, I'm not want them smoke there. Right, but the point I'm making, where I give you that anecdotal
you don't want that smoke.
No, man, him don't want that. Him don't want that. The point I make is, there's a lot of hypocrisy there. A lot of them sing all these things and whatever, and some of them don't live by. Me can't tell you, say the DJ who me rate. The DJ who me rate. That man has been consistent and thing in him integrity and him discipline and Louis culture. Right through. All when nothing now go on for him, him hold it right through. You understand? But enough of them, you see them full amount and all them something there and whatever and all kind of things them do and whatever. Me did not, one time I have one girlfriend down Olympic way, you know, have a grass creek glade there, you know, whatever. And me and her walk and we buck up on a bee who they did one top DJ and whatever, you know, top DJ, you know. And the two of them said they talk like some, you know, dead. But me stand up there, you know. And she has said, my girl, I said to her, I said, so I'm to you and the artist and thing. And she said, no, me have to leave him and thing and whatever. I beer sex him, sex me, and I'm a bottom and it artist see, it art man, me can't bother with it. I'm going to stand up there. Then when we done, I walk with me and say to my girl, say, I said to my girl, say, if people only know and then she said, Raga, you know the whole of them DJ, them a hypocrite man and whatever. Them show up, them present. I said, I'm not going to say the whole of them. But yeah, I said, enough of them present certain fears out there, but when you really know what go on, them know, you know, them know whatever, you know?
Well, thank you for answering my question.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
So
again, like I said, it was
really
wonderful talking with you.
She know things about the baby mother them with him. So she fight a defend for her husband. Because for her husband are like war.
Good woman.
Right. So she defend her husband, yeah. So
and sometimes that's what you have to do as a wife. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Blessings here. Yeah, man. Respect.
Get
man.
home safely. Have a good night.
Yeah, I am home.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Have a good night then.
Yeah, you get home safely.
Listen, watch an episode of polygamy.
All right.
They're only 30 minutes long. They're only 30 minutes long.
Okay. Let's see if I can watch an episode tonight. Okay.
All right.
All right. Blessings.
Okay.
Man.
Bye-bye.
Cool. Yeah, man. Cool.
Peace. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. She had called him. Angie B, wagwan. I'm going to take a couple of them before me leave. I want to almost 10:30 in New York. Oh, wait, this now coming. And it look like this are coming, yeah. All right, I'm going to go down the line, yeah. Veronica got in her bed. Oh, him not dead. God, that's funny, man. I don't know if we did see a O come up next. Nope. I'm going down the line. In at the box, that is. Greetings.
Greetings, my brother Raga. Well, go on.
Monday, you know, yes.
Cool. Well, I want to share something with you on your panel tonight, which, on your line of topic, I know you entertain the general public. You've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
But we can share things outside of your line of things sometimes, because you're an intellectual person we can reason with differently.
All right.
Cool. All right. What we are highlight is a matter we have before the Supreme Court. The matter we have before the Supreme Court now is a matter of constitution. We are challenging the constitution of Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay, go on.
Yeah, man. Which you have to leave Jamaica and go on with your show based on policies and all of that. Mm-hmm. You understand? Which the people entertained by your performance and the thing where you have to offer. It's sad that you have to leave. Mm-hmm. But nevertheless, what we want to know, we have said the constitution of Jamaica, it sits upon the indigenous customary rights that were here. And under international law, based on the formation of that, it is unlawful.
Could you be a little bit more specific?
Sure. All right. The customary laws and the indigenous constitution that was here before, based on all law set up, conveyancing law, you have to either get from the indigenous population of a referendum where them hand over power to you. You can't just go and set up some, like for instance, Ragashanti show. For me, just come in here show and just take it over and like me have to get invited in. Like when you invite me now.
Right, no. I think I know where you're going, but what I'm asking you is to since you're talking about law, state the claim and then you provide the justification or the assumption or the challenge, but you haven't stated the claim yet. So what is it? Well, I think I know where you're going, but first say what it is. Say, Raga them now low upon the beaches them down here, and then you talk about the things them where you talk about. But
right.
yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So them now allow the indigenous people on them beach. And the Constitution itself, it protects.
Oh, no. I was just using that as an hypothetical. And that you did depend, or are you speaking broadly?
Yeah, it really depend.
You sure? Because I know that this is one of the topical issues in Jamaica right now when it comes to constitutionality and the law and the whole thing that Jamaica beaches are still the property of the monarchy and all these things and whatever. But is it just a coincidence that what I brought up is what you were referring to, or were you referring to something broader?
Well, that is a part of it. So since you narrow it down to that part, we can start.
No. But that is what I'm saying. I don't want to. I shouldn't have done that because I want to know what your gross is, and what I'm hearing, you kind of latch on to the hypothetical when me put in. But what I'm saying is, what problem you did have before? Because you give it a broad umbrella, but in terms of the manifestations of the issue, like take my beach example out. Is there any other thing where you did, concerned about?
Yes, man.
That's like what? Like what?
All right. For instance, the Constitution itself, Jamaica Constitution, it have a thing called the Supremacy Clause. Right. Where it protect all old colonial laws. Right. They can't remove them off the book or not like that. And not only that, the lawmakers of Jamaica, they are using the same constitution and it is not protecting the people, especially a lot of the Road Traffic Act now. It coming like police revenuing. So the whole concept of the whole thing is based around the whole structure, the whole law. So what we are saying as a people, we can't change the chef them. We have to change the recipe. And the recipe is the fundamental engine around Jamaica, or the law, the constitution. And when we analyze the constitution, the makeup of it, there wasn't a referendum to hand over power into this constitution that exists now. So it basically operates in a vacuum, and it is not operating in the best interest of the Jamaican people, because it was created in a way to protect itself and to protect the crown and the servant of the crown, not really the people. So the people them are not sovereign, and the people them really not have no power in them hand per se. Them just keep switching to who select for them choose from.
All right. So you see where you just, let me just paraphrase for the purposes of my listeners so that them can have an honor. So what the gentleman here is saying is that before we got independence, so-called independence, only year me always kind of rubbish too. But before, 1962 and even after, the idea is that Jamaica has always been living by laws. Now, there's a degree of relativity there, like, who the law really serves. But there are many laws that were made by the colonial powers, right, to serve their colonial interests, right? And many of those laws are still on the books, and they're now being used in, some people would argue, unpleasant ways to justify oppression, corruption, and certain other unpleasant things in society that the gentleman is arguing that These don't reflect the interests of the people. And to see these people using these laws now and saying, when you talk about constitution, remember constitution is the law of our land in a constitutional republic, right? So it's a country governed by laws. So it's a law where determine what you do. So what he's saying is, them law they never make for the people, them. I have people right you know engage in all form of corruption and wickedness and things like that and whatever. And I use them law as justification. So I must say, no, we need to do something to change the law them and whatever since that them I do. No, sir, I agree with you. But that is where the thing coming, because here's the catch-22. You can't throw away the law them conveniently because the law now work for you, because the idea is that the law can't do so they can't. If you go through the law because it not work for you, you open up that door where anybody can throw the law because it not work for them. And then the whole idea that, you know, you're obligated to follow the law that gone through the door. So you can't do that. So then the solution then is to change the laws, like you say. But that involve, you know, all sort of activism and thing on part of the public, educating the public about the thing, different something of them and whatever, and making people appreciate, say, yo, part of your liberation from some of these oppressive conventions is to get involved in having the laws change and thing. But changing constitutional law is not an easy thing in any, you know, country that is supposedly governed by laws. So, but what you think need to be done right now for changing laws?
Boy, Raga, thank you so much to break it down so the average person can. I really appreciate that. All right, what is being done now? There's an application like we'll start a file in the Supreme Court. And matter is coming up at the 14th of this month, one of the next hearing. We are arguing, like we'll go back to say, the Constitution of Jamaica, it sits in a vacuum because how it formed, how it come into being. Because under international law, you can't bring a constitution in by force. It has to be by the will of the people, because the power that forms and give the constitution its power come from the will of the people. And that never happened.
No, hold on. No, I get it, you know. So you're making the arguments. You're essentially arguing the case now. So what I'm saying, though, is you think he's the first person the first time this come up in Jamaica?
Well, I believe it is the first time it is being challenged from the standpoint that we're taking it through the Supreme Court to take it over to international court. Because what it is, they have challenged it to reform it. They haven't challenged the legality of it coming into existence. Because constitution coming into existence have to come through lawful means.
All right, no, all right. Well, I'm waiting. And as you know, this is a type of thing we can spend the entire night on. But in the interest of time and thing and so forth, because you laid out the case and what needs to be done and so forth, and you're very clear in that you're trying to get the laws changed. Before we leave, where is the opposition? What is preventing the laws from being changed? Since it's obvious that this is in the interest of the people, why is it not being changed? What is stopping it from being changed?
Right. The opposition is two things. You have person not claiming their indigenousness, people using the label over trying to mislead the people that they are Maroons, using the label Maroons. And outside of that, the politicians don't want it to change, because what it is, they want a presidential republic where they hold supreme power over the people. So those are the two obstacles that we're facing.
All right. So real quickly again, in the interest of time, apart from any initiative to change the statute, right? You know, through cabinet, we almost say, through parliament and thing and whatever. Apart from that, given those realities that exist outside of, because somebody always a benefit, the point, when we get that, you know, somebody always a benefit in the opposition to the change, you know. Right? Somebody, a group of people, a set of people always a benefit from that. Right? And this is nothing new. It's just different forms in different societies, different countries. Right? You can't make the masses them get power. Right? In order for they at the top, you have to be seeing somebody there at the bottom. You cannot be above if you're not, if somebody not below you. And if the people them below, you know, want come up here, so no, whatever is a problem. So them are gonna do what them can do to keep the people them below you. So the point, so the reason why I'm asking you, I'm just saying this has come up before, and people have very often just think that if you put it out there and make an argument and the argument sound credible, that by just the merits of the argument alone should be able to secure the targeted change. But what I'm saying is it's really not that simple, because there are people who have usurped those laws that were designed, you know, to benefit the former aristocracy in Jamaica. Now they have instilled themselves in that aristocracy. So they want to keep their youth, them control the law now. So if them control the law and them can do as them like all this time and thing, why them must give that up to you and the people? When them think them know what is best for the people, them and the people them all right. That's what them think. So just saying we need to change the law and whatever, it not going to change as long as them control the power. As long as them have the power to do it, it not going to change. So the point, and this is where some people say, oh, we need a revolution. I don't know what is it we need, but this is a broader systemic thing, right? This is the Jamaica Council of Churches. Them don't have any religious order with African retentions in the Jamaica Council of Churches. It's all these European derived denominations and things. We can give example after example. Up to this day, people think that Obia was a bad thing because the British back then made a law. They made a law to say Obia is a bad thing. And not only they make a law, they had an educational campaign to condition the mind of people and say Obia is a bad thing. So up till today, day, when me make a post and me say, people, if you really know where this come from, you whatever, the amount of Jamaicans come out and burn me up. I'm done with you, the devil. I saw the devil sneaky and thing. Them nearly beat me, kill me over YouTube. Did they know why we see Obia as a bad thing? Why we see Obia as a bad thing? We see Obia as a bad thing because of Taki. Taki up in the region of what we call St. Mary right now. Taki say, no, this a wickedness when them white people are do to we and whatever and a kill we have and a lynch we and so we for fight back. And Taki mobilize our ancestors for fight back. But when they mobilize them, remember when them come over Jamaica, you know, them bring them culture to them, bring them worldview, them bring them forms of worship. And there's a thing when them have called Obi. It has nothing to do with like the occult and you know and the devil and all these things. That has nothing to do with that. Anywhere you go in the world, you have people who ascribe to some construction of a supernatural creator, right? It is just so funny that we have so many wars in the world over God and this and that, and fundamentally everybody did think God is the same thing, the creator, but everybody have them interpretation and think they must kill one another feet and whatever, right? And when our ancestors came, they had their way of worshiping too, right? People in Jamaica up till this day, you hear them use the term, a rapid woman in a negative way. Why rapid is a negative thing? Because that is what African people do. When we go Africa, whatever, women wrap them head every day still. Right? Beautiful. And yes, and the wrap have significance, the colors have significance, the same thing you see in a revival and whatever. The point I'm making is there's a larger issue out there to educate the people and to come on board and to realize where they are being oppressed and that psychological. Why you think, look how long them so-called bright people in Jamaica and burn me out and me say me up on radio, I run beer joke and now uplift the people them and whatever. If them know say the people them uplift them, why they haven't taught the people them culture for uplift them in the school? Why them never change the curriculum all these time? Right? Why them never teach us the thing that will make us feel good about ourselves? Why them never make it a systemic thing for people proud of them blackness? Nobody in my generation can tell you that was part of the curriculum for feel good about ourselves. And them time that we are grew up on you're black and ugly like. And oh, him know straight and him pretty and she have pretty ear and her head pick it. The whole of we grew up with that and don't even know say we were engaging in self-defeating, entrenching self-defeating concepts in our head where in the long run, them affect our collective strength and our capacity to recognize that we're in a situation where we need to come out of. But what I'm saying, it's not by accident. They want to keep it that way. Because I saw them control the people. So you can't say you need to change the law, but there are those there right now say, hey, when I want a law change, make them stay with them there because the law change, them are going to realize them potential and then them are going to mash up our thing and get what them deserve. We don't want them get that. How you going to deal with that part there?
Well, that part now we are arrested on the international stage and the awareness, like what you just do, you just bring a level of awareness and consciousness of self because you let the people know that they are educated to self-hate. You understand? And that is a human rights violation. So what you just do a while ago, so that we want to try to do, reason it in a way, because when you reason it to certain people, them use the whole politics to say, listen, you're either that side, and it's not nothing to do with politics. It's about not changing the chef, it's changing the recipe, because the problem lie in the recipe. They might give it too much salt, SMG, and all of that in the recipe. So we want to remove that out of the recipe by rephrasing the whole constitutional system.
Yeah, but again, I forgot juggle. But what I'm saying, for example, you are going to educate. You know the concept of dyad in Jamaica, right? And right now, if you bring this up and whatever, this and that and whatever, you're going to have a huge contingent of people say, oh, you're a dirty comrade, you're a dirty PNP, you fight against bro God. If a PNP didn't have power and you want to do the same thing, them would have course you to and say, you're a dirty labor writer, you're a dirty, you fight against a comrade, them and Marky G. That's something that's strong in Jamaica. How you gonna beat that? Because that I gonna beat you, you know. Because all them have to do, is just call out them minions, and them come for you.
Well, that's why we have to reach out now and try to inform the educated like yourself.
Right.
So the educated like yourself now can share the information and break it down to a level where your audience can. Because we have to win them the propaganda game, we have to win now, you know. We have the matter enough propaganda game. So that's why we are extend out here now to start the propaganda battle. Because the propaganda, so we have to fight it hand in hand, because the moral influence, we have to win it at the people while we fight the court battle in the court.
And I'm glad you just said that. Because that is what has, because again, what you're proposing here, there have been many instances of it. Rasta bring it up a long time. Just so you know. Marcus Garvey brought it. And you have different permutations right through. One of the national heroes when I never end up a rate, when I become an adult, me end up a rate him. George William Garden. Him dead feet. What you a say, and them something that him did a say. And them hang him. Him one of people, even at the last minute, them I tell him, say, you wanna win, just stop this no man, because just come out and say you're cool. And him say, nah, come on, the only person him apologize to my wife. Right before them hang him. And them hang him. Right? Everybody get up and praise Bustamante, first prime minister, whatever. Rasta come out and say, nah, but black consciousness to say, I want to not treat the black people them good and thing, and you have these people who come from other countries and thing, I want to end up and give them the same poison to the one them who come from the Middle East and them place there and whatever, and thing, I want to give them the same point. And what Buster say? Buster send out the police and say, bring them back dead or alive. If you have to kill them and thing like that, whatever. So the point I'm making, there is not, what you're proposing is nothing new. In my humble opinion, the problem has always been that we've just never had this grassroots education to get the people upon them side in a way when them say it is in their self-interest to do it. And then you have all kind of other little issues come up when people talk about it. Them tend to talk about it in a language where it not connect with the people. Them not keep it real, and so the people them not get it. It sound good aesthetically, but them not really feel it organically, and all kinds of issues and whatever. So it's nothing new. It's cyclical here, you know. Where is that component? Where is that component where? Do you have the people? If this is for the people, do you have the people on your side? Because you're going to get resistance. Somebody are going to see what you do and say, if this thing I go through, it'll cut through our food. Right? Look what the Auditor General are doing and whatever. And see the resistance judge I get. Right? The Contractor General, he did do it too before. And upon the resistance to them, I get there people who mean well and them not stop them. I'm not being discouraging or pessimistic. I'm just saying, you just hit the nail upon the head when you say, yo, you have to do the legal part, the statutory part of it. That is good, right? Because it's a country of laws. So you have to change the laws. Then if the laws were designed to serve a particular interest, that was not in the best interest of the people. I'm just saying, accompanying that, you're going to need the support of the people. And because when them come for you, you're going to want the people to say, no, this money I defend we. And we are stand up with them and whatever. Because at the end of the day, look what's going on in another country. It's not that one man is powerful, you know. It's that him have the people and behind him, right? Right? So when a guy wants to stand up to him say, no, me we're primary, you know, and get you out of power. So the guy that start thinking, say, well, if me come out of power, somebody else will come in and do what him saying for do, right? So, you know, makes sense me come out of power. Better me stay here and at least try to wait it out and think, and then nothing gets done. Point is, them are going to come for you because somebody is benefiting from the system right now. Somebody, other groups of people. Jamaica not poor, you know. Jamaica not poor. You just have a silent minority. They have a control power in Jamaica. And them know how to oppose people and them have them money. And they will retain counsel to fight you from the shadows. And if them need to slap where somebody head to a regular that happen in Jamaica too.
Well, we prepare for all what coming. We can do this here. But like I am saying, right, Raga, what it is, you have a Miss Lou flavor. And what you do, you teach through the humor and all of that. And not only that, you preserve a culture because we are lose a culture. We have to talk to people in a particular way where we are educate them, but we are educate them through a culture and our way of doing things. You understand? Because that's a part of our customary law, you know, the conveyance of a culture through time. You understand? So that's why we are reach out to you, like, we need your assistance because this is a part of the battlefield. And you yourself acknowledge it. And if you can reason to your people and let the people them know, because what it is, you just dissect it a while ago and separate it and make the people them can look beyond politics and look for what it is and know say it is for them directly. Because once them have sovereignty and power in their hand, any elected person, JRP, will now be working for them, not an exterior crown force. You understand? So the people them have the chance now to remove and put in a person, a president, or whosoever, based on the structure that we form after, at will, based on their non-performance in the interest of the people. So,
all right. Well,
thank you for your time, brother.
Yeah, man. No, respect. And I hear what you say. You know that people like me that have perhaps some unique talent and skill that could be useful toward this objective. Toward this objective, and I hear what you say, and I fully agree, and I accept the charge. I make no apologies for being a playful, comedic person over here, but at the same time, I'm also aware that I'm also layered in different ways, and I can make some contributions also. And by the way, I have been in my own little way, but I do accept your overtures for increased involvement toward this objective, and I consider it duly accepted, and I'll do my part. All right.
Because it's a national movement in the interest of the national movement. Thank you, my brother. Salute to you.
Yeah, man. Protection.
Got it.
a very, it's a salient issue, and but I just want to remind you people that people when I come to the United States, but they never teach about Ethiopia and and the resistance to Mussolini. We never hear when we go Asin Manso, the ancestral slave river. At this, I mean, no, say the remains of a Jamaican woman was brought back to West Africa, to Ghana, and buried, at in Asin Manso. It's a place in Ghana. They were ancestral slave river where they sold. And is that there was this big thing to bring her back and some other people and thing and whatever, and the whole notion about going through the door of no return, where all our ancestors had to go through from the respective dungeons they were placed in. In the case of Ghana, you have Elmina Castle, you have Cape Coast Castle, and so forth. When me go Ghana, I learn about them something there. And for me, it's like, why didn't I learn about these things that is directly connected, not just relevant, connected, like things happen, why we never learn them things there? And if I had learned those things, I would have felt better about myself. And as some starting like, why them not teach them some of them in a school? Why they don't teach you the things them that would make us feel better about who we are? Why people don't learn things in school that would decrease the likelihood that they would be addicted to bleaching? But when the bleaching, whatever, you see 1 and 2 reports, compound news and whatever, but it's not a priority for them. It's not a priority for them. Why our young ladies were not learning things that would them be proud of them, proud of them here, the texture of them here and whatever? Why me never learn things make me proud of my nose, right? If I never for Dr. Agri Irons, who was the first person to tell me, say, nothing wrong with your nose, my son, right? And people that teach me, I call me donkey nose hole, and me I get mad and I stab them up and whatever. And them I carry me all about, and them I tell me say something wrong with him head gone, whatever this. And nobody never, none of the teacher them, none of my Sunday school teacher them, none of them never tell me, say, nothing wrong with your broad nose. A Dr. Agri Irons, me and not stop calling a man the name. Is a my mother love me. Miss Cherry love me. But people, may I tell you, even she wasn't equipped to tell me say nothing ever wrong with my nose. My mother said, until you wash your nose and it's wet, if you keep on and do so, because when it's wet, you can't shape it up. It's that my mother tell me, and nobody can tell me say my mother never loved me. 17 Percy Street, me live, my mother said, I forgot if I cool or cursing or one of them. And when me I turn off a bread lane, I come on, a beer shot of fire in a Migla Road, and Miss Cherry run out in that and come for her picnic. Right? My mother loved me. But all the love my mother loved me, she wasn't psychologically equipped to tell me, say, nothing ever wrong with your nose. Because she never learned it either. And then me come never learn it either. Them don't, people full of chat, then hear me a chat about sort out and things like that. And there's nobody, in Jamaica, short of people who self-righteous will tell me what wrong with me and what me not do and whatever, this and that and whatever. Full of beer chat. And position themselves as if them virtuous, as if them, they're patriotic and them have the best interest of country and things like that and whatever. When they don't. Because when they're tested and things and whatever, and people say, see the problem here, we have to dismantle this and whatever. Them get by out easy with money and whatever. Or when them say, nah, it a challenge, the way it named the way them depend. It's a problem to them. To this day, I hold one of the problems with post-colonial society is that you have these people who get educated or them get money or them step up and whatever, and them kind of act like them arrive. But when you talk about collective insecurity, grounded in the elements, in the residuals of colonialism, imperialism, slavery, and them something they were for centuries. You have this sophisticated convention designed, for you to engage in self-hatred and to diminish, that which you should be valuing in yourselves and whatever. Them things that were are set for hundreds of years, them can't change overnight. Right? But Jamaica have a problem with the people, and when them go and whatever, and them sister them eat them food now, them not do what is right for the country. Them not teach them something. Them not teach them something like church, to family and whatever. And when people get up and do it and whatever, them get resistance. And them shut them down. Because, again, the hierarchy is such that there are people in Jamaica who are benefit from keeping any people them in ignorance. And they're using, because he's right about the laws, that's one element of it. But bigger than the laws is how the people them think. Because most Jamaicans, you go to them right with some solid argument or some solid counsel about what is best for them. And the comrade, them might tell us that I'm a PNP for life. The labor right, them might tell us, oh, I labor right for life, I that them if I for them identity. That. Somebody else will tell us, it's God Almighty, this and whatever, and them going to show you that picture, that white God. To this day, you go to Jamaica and it's a calendar and whatever. These powerful subliminal constructs serve to condition the Jamaican people into perpetual servitude and ignorance. Everywhere you go in Jamaica right you still see that white man with the other disciple them around him. Be a white man, whatever, and that them worship, the Last Supper. It's a common thing in Jamaica right now. You tell people, you have to be careful, If the white man did they oppress you and then him set up a system, for benefit the white man and thing, and part of that system and the conditioning was to have you worshiping a white person and thing like, oh, you're lucky, them start pray for you and prayer warrior for you and thing, and this devil attacking you and whatever. There, when I said a broader, when name the, issue like for reconstruct the thing and whatever. And me I talk about it, but again, I'm not the first people me I tell you, say have people talk about it all the while for a long time. And a man once tell me, sir, freedom of speech is nothing if you're not heard. Right? Me see a man make a presentation one day before him start, him say, I going to just present some facts to prove to you that Lee Harvey Oswald did not kill John F. Kennedy. I'm not going to give you any opinion, just facts. When that man start reload the something, the man say, him said, no, that's opinion. I'm not here to give you opinion, just facts. And the man just reload receipt. The man has shown me how a newspaper, report said John F. Kennedy was assassinated in terms of time difference. They must never think about it. The newspaper reported before he was assassinated. The man sure with the time when the newspaper come out, the man to see it there, and the man was assassinated after and whatever. And the man just give a receipt. And me go up to the man and I say, you're not afraid to then kill you? You're not afraid to then kill you? And the man said to me, no. If I'm being heard, then I'll worry. But right now I'm not being heard. And I said, but you're still not afraid? Him said, no, because freedom of speech is nothing if you're not heard. And the powerful people, them understand that. So when you attack, them low, you make you talk. Now, if you're being heard now, and you get a result, then them come for you. And you have to prepare for that. Because you have people who have spoken, and when they're heard, people come for them. From Africa go right back, Kwame Nkrumah, them get rid of that, you know the drill. Same thing at Jamaica. No for them people where you say that whatever, Buster was the populist. And for the people, and him speak for the people and start the BITU, the Buster Mountain Industrial Trade Union, and him was a populist and whatever. First Prime Minister of Jamaica and this and that. And when Buster reached him there, Buster turned against him people. And it was all about the prestige for Buster. And bow to the Queen. And revel in the status where him have and thing. And send police and explicitly tell them to kill Rasta. Pan what we call Good Friday. That's why the rest of them call it Bad Friday. And you have example after example of you have people who in the Jamaica's aristocracy and Jamaica's elite and whatever. Them have a system in place where them a benefit from. So when people are ball out, no, we need access to the beach, them don't care because you exercise freedom of speech. But are you being heard? So these people them sit back now and say, no, well, we have money, in all of these hotels where we give them exclusive rights to all these wonderful beaches in Jamaica and all them something. Yeah. And thing, we have money in that. We have make money. People have make money. Will if a foreign hotel come in and thing and all kind of little deal for make and thing and food I eat. Now, everything reach a level now where people are being heard, but no, we need access to the beach. The people of the country need access to the beaches or whatever. To a way where it will result in decreased revenue, the millions them where them are make. Them are going to come for shut you down. The wealthy and the rich has always protected their interests. And this thing deeper than the money too, because it's grounded in the original colonial order where they did it. Well, original is relative, and I know what I mean. So I'm glad him understand that, say, yeah, okay, part of a change the law. If you can't change the law, then you can say the law is changed. So now we have to enforce the law. That's a part of the game. But for most Jamaicans, you tell them about change the law, they don't get it. It's just an abstract thing up in the ear for them. What that mean for me when I go buy a pound of flour? You have to make that connection there for me. How me I go benefit from that? Why that relevant to me? When I know about phone of bright people thing about change the law, I don't know about them something there. You tell me that from a Sassar. You understand? One time a man tell me, say, Raga, you need to go into politics, I say, Him say, you need to go into politics. I say, query, politics is not for me. So him say, well, if you're not going to politics, stop taking it to the people on the radio. Because you taught the truth, right? I say, what you mean? And then I say, yo, that's not how the game is played. And him tell me something I will never forget. So, Raga, you split the thing and attack. When PNP rang, PNP rang. When JLP rang, JLP rang. When Uptown people rang, they rang. When PNP right, PNP right. When JLP right, JLP right. When Uptown people right, he said, you're being fair. Somebody said being fair is wrong. Him say, yes, because when you're being fair, you're on the fence. And when you're up on the fence, you're easy for shoot off. Pick a side. Query was PNP. Him say, in no matter, y'all, if you go over the labor right side, that is a smart move. Because then the labor right, them are going to back you. Pick a side. Is either head up on the PNP side or head up on the jail. Anthony Abrams tell me the same thing. Somebody say, yeah, tell me, say, basically, justice and truth and honesty, him say the world don't work like that. It never did. So there's a reality upon the ground where you have to acknowledge. So it's either you going to try to change it from within or whatever, but this thing where you do, where you just come out and you wax eloquently and you talk about the right thing or whatever, like, yeah, you can't talk all you want to talk. You have people who benefit from all the things set up right, you know. Them not busy with you or run off your mouth. Them just going to pay attention to you if people start listen to you now and I come like them want come stop for them food. Then them are going to come for you. And who are going to defend you? Who you have on your side for defend you? Right? Sankara, all of them, you know? Captain Traore, He's doing amazing things for Burkina Faso, where Burkina Faso never experienced all this time France did it. All these years when France did it, whatever, suck out the country and whatever. One of the poorest countries in the world in terms of infrastructure, education, and whatever for the people and whatever. Yet them have gold, yet them have all these natural resources where the colonial powers them did a sucker. The man is doing everything. The man is doing so much for Burkina Faso. Like the evidence is there, he's doing so much good for that country. And yet still, it's 20 other assassination attempt them gone off him already. So the point me I make is just getting up and say you're going to do the good. That is not enough, because the good way you do, you're going to stop somebody else's food, and that person, you know, if you just run off your mouth and nobody not hear you, them not going to allow you. But then if you make a difference now, whatever, and thing, we're kind of going to feed them food and whatever, them won't come for you. That is the reality of the world. And when them come for you, you have backative. Right? So that query did I say, you only hope to get the change if you're up on a side, at least you got backative. When I say right now, you're just up there alone. It's easy to get rid of. So if you say you're going to change the law, you know, and all them something and thing and whatever now, and say, you know, you go get this thing, you know, where something really, you really change the law where you go prevent a company where I do certain things all this time, or certain people, or whatever. And them sit back and say, and where you want to come to mash up the entire dolly house or whatever. And are you alone are going, so, or are just them three people there, them just get rid of you. Them put up with Lady Diana with her independence the whole time, them put up with it, them put it up with her independence. Lady Diana come out and tell them, say, she is thinking of marrying Dodi Fayed, the Arab man. A little after that, Lady Diana dead, because somebody reason a certain level, like, what she think, this is about she alone or whatever, look how long we talk to her. 100 upon 100 of years of thing, so you want to come mash it up and thing, royal family legacy come right down and thing, you know, you're not when named the kingdom. You understand? There are people who are benefiting from the order right now in Jamaica. And the traditional thing is distract the people them and make them don't focus on the thing where them for focus on. Give them some red meat somewhere else and whatever. And I saw people who hate the dirty labor right them and hate the dirty PNP them and hate the Jehovah Witness them and hate the this and that and whatever and I'm a better off them to after him and nobody and this and that. Watch out, one can come chat to me and him barefoot and whatever, Muta Baruka there, I'm a thought this time. If I put on shoes, man, and whatever, so people Muta drop some serious knowledge and focus on the fact that Muta now wear shoes and whatever and this and that. How you get beyond that, right? How you get beyond that? And some of it is not even that, you know. The change where them want to make. And I'm not new for people who want to make that change. Garvey did do it. Garvey did do it. And when Garvey thing I take off a Jamaica and whatever, a Jamaican fling him out. A Jamaican make Garvey have a runner from there, yeah? Jamaican make Garvey have a runner from Jamaica. The UNIA was started in Jamaica, the United Negro Improvement Association. And when Garvey get big America, and thing are going and whatever, typical, here, Jamaica, is our native son, you know, right? After W.E.B. Du Bois and all them people and whatever, and, you know, you have some people start rate up a G and whatever, you understand? That mentality did at Jamaica a long time, right? whole heap of Rasta get beaten over the years for ganja. And their thing is that ganja is just chronically bad for people and whatever. And yeah, and they've gone another realm, say it's ungodly and all them something there, whatever. When them say some money can make off a ganja, them just set it up good. You have all these legal ganja farm down there now. What them do with the law? They make a law in a certain way that you cannot get in the ganja, the legal ganja farming unless you have certain amount of money. Right? And that the law say. So the people them who have certain amount of money is not the people them who them been a beat and a persecute who are smoke them look a spliff and them something there or sell them look a weed. Them people don't have them money there. So who control it now? The same ruling class down in Jamaica. That is how them work. That is by design. Them sit down and say, we're going to do this now, you know. But we want certain people, and then so on so called. So you think I could have one of these farms because I have some property up here, you know. So I think I could, all right, we're going to do so. But if everybody ever come in on this now, what will happen now? It's going to be a free-for-all. No, man. What we're going to do, you know, we're going to put a clause in the statute, you know, that essentially say you have to have a certain amount of capital if you're going to venture into this enterprise and so forth. So that by definition will exclude the larger population and things. So I tell you what you doing on Saturday? I'm going on the links, you know. Mike and I, we're going to do some golfing and thing. You come over, man, I'll tell you whatever and thing, and we'll arrange it and thing. And we're going to call so call the minister and make sure so that you get your local license to do this thing here. And whatever. But don't worry about the other people coming in. They won't be able to come in because the law won't allow. That is how they work. Right? Oh, you're going to get past that. You're going to get resistance. Somebody going to these people work from the shadows. And they don't come out and show themselves on a radar screen. Right? And 1 and 2 times you know what going on. When Butch Stewart did fall out with the PNP, with Vin Lawrence and when he named the other one with the name Stewart to and all them something. Over Sandals, White House and thing or whatever. Yeah, Butch go talk to the JLP, talk to Bruce. And them work out something. And Butch, boom, and Butch send on the millions. Millions upon millions. And as the JLP win, then give up Butch all that money. Where the PNP never did want to give the Sandals White House or whatever. That is how the game is played. So you can't just say you won't forget change just from merit and virtue. You have to know if you go down to the trenches. You have to be strategic. You have to know who the players are. You have to know if it's chess. If you go, so what going to happen? What them going to do? When them come for you, this and that, what type of contingency you have in play? All right, so you have the game over here. So how you going to educate the people them know to come on your side and thing and whatever? Is it that you're going to tell them the exact thing or how you're going to frame it? What's the talking points? What is relevant to the people? How is it what you can do to make it resonate with the people and where they will come on board? And them something they have to do. History has been filled with people who are right, who dead broke, or who were eliminated because they became an obstacle to those who were profiting from the corruption or the debauchery or whatever it is. Being right and meritorious is not enough. It's always been about power. Power and money. Power. And what is power? Power is the degree to which you have the degree to which you can do whatever you want and get people to do what you want them to do with little or no consequences. Power is the degree to which you can get people the degree to which you can do whatever you want or get people to do what you want them to do with little or no consequences. That is power. And if you want change in whatever, you have to understand that. The merits alone don't count. How many are in a relationship and not go through a problem and you tell somebody something were right and thing and whatever, and that person they just have power to ignore how right you were. And they still have to suffer under that though. Good people die every day. Good people lose every day. People doing the right thing get beat every day. It was Peter Phillips who came out and said that. And the people who do the right thing, they get shafted. And the people them who play the game, them are the one who win. So just being right alone, they're not gonna make it. You're not the first who was right, who said the right thing or whatever. There were many before you and they die. So what you going to do different so that it's not cyclical? Yeah, basically I do the same thing. Okay? On this show, you never know what's gonna happen. Make different turns and things, you know. And by the way, I do have an interest in this type of thing. I do stay abreast with developments. I do agree with some things. I do disagree with some. Yeah, I think it's appalling. I think it's atrocious that we have all these people who have given to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars to Jamaica for people who were impacted with Hurricane Melissa. And this is not about PNP or JLP. And that the present government, according to the Auditor General's report, said the government have spent like little over 1% of that money, which people like myself, I give my look much enough on people who help. They helped with the understanding that there is an element of urgency for the people impacted by the storm. And when it happened, November, December, when Melissa, we in the 7th month of the year now. I must have 8 months now. And when asked, so you never come out and make we know this. And when Melissa did that, and which month Melissa? I must say October. October? Yeah, October. 9 months now. We are go down, approach 9 months now, the end of the month. And you not say nothing. And you sit down on the hundreds of million dollars. And me and one of them, I said, most a reason, I can't believe so them state, whatever. There has to be a viable reason for this, because this was just so awful what happened to the people. And if I never for the Auditor General come on and make we know what go on, we wouldn't know what go on. And then after the Auditor General come out and then make we know what go on, all kind of threats are go sent to her. What she do? She not do nothing wrong. All kind of threat what she for do and whatever this and that. And that me I tell her she's doing the right thing. Right? She is constitutionally empowered to objectively assess in the way government is engaging in expenditure of the public's purse. It's her job. She never do nothing wrong. All she do, she tell you what happened. And them all kind of threat for one kill the woman and whatever. That is how, that's a reality in Jamaica where you can't ignore. And then in response, now the government are going to say, oh, the reason why we're not spending the money now, we just, we have to make sure that the money, we want to make sure that the money is spent properly. People, that is just so fucking categorically insulting. Insulting. They had a fiduciary responsibility to fulfill the first priority of the donors of that money, which is get the money to the people. And the money never go to the people them. And not only the money not go to the people them, but the lies where you tell is just so lame and disgusting and pathetic. And the reason why the lies are lame and disgusting and pathetic is because the cultural reality in Jamaica, they know you can't just say any friggery and it just go past. The cliche is, oh, it's a 9-day wonder. Right? I mean, I said Jamaica is like whatever. But when you look on some other countries and things and see how them whatever, it's like, you know, sometimes you say like, why that can't happen in Jamaica? Look what going on at the United Kingdom. I must say the 4th or 5th prime minister in whatever years them have right, you know. Why? Because when the thing reach a point where you frig up and thing, you got to go. You could have named Boris whatever look more. You could have named Keir Starmer look more whatever. And the people them say, nah, you messed up. You got to go. Right? No, I'm not a fan of Britain or whatever for obvious reasons, in terms of the colonialism and whatever. But when you look on that and thing, and you have to say, why that can't be a Jamaica? Right? But if you want to have change of Jamaica, try and know so there's a reason why them things don't have happen in Jamaica. It's not by accident. Right? It's a game. So just coming out and say you're right. That alone not going to do it. Right? Who are the players? Who are benefit from this? Who the behind the scene and pull the strings and them? And once you know that and thing and whatever, you understand? You have certain families who run Jamaica. Now tell you that. And you never hear them name call later. 1 and 2 of them for them name call because them involved in all these type of public relations thing, them sponsor certain sports thing and whatever. But most of the family them don't let them know. Jamaica not poor. And most of the money we make at Jamaica, you have capital flight, it come out and it invest up yourself in America, whatever, this and that. So just try and know so the change where certain people want to make. If you make them change, it will impact certain people food who will benefit from the present order. So you have to know that. So I say you can't do it, but just know that. So just going out there and say you're right and whatever. Just like Query say, you're up on the fence, they're going to shoot you off of the fence. Who have a back at you? Who are going to defend you? You go out there with your big mouth and say the right thing with your big mouth. If people not paying your mind, fine. Them lawyer make you talk. If people start paying your mind and whatever and this and that and start write this and that, them gonna come for you. Just like how them come for Garvey. Just like how them come for the rest of them. Just like how them come for Bogle. Right? Just like how nothing you don't know, Green Bay killing and all them something there, and only per murder and whatever. Once you start talk up too much and whatever, all when you're a criminal and whatever, right? You know some things will happen in Jamaica, right? And I say Jim Brown, they are Jamaica and whatever and thing and them. And them use Jim Brown for do all kind of things, and nothing Jim Brown do for them. And no people Jim Brown kill for the powerful down in Jamaica. And when the United States said that man here around the posse up here and all these people want him. And when them say them a defend him and them a try protect Jim Brown and all these things and whatever, and them did a try, do what them have to do because them a protect them interests. Right? And the United States insists and then push it and push it and push it till the thing go in. And Jim Brown said to them, say, I'm going to find some way to keep me here, you know, because you know, keep me, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do what I have to do for survive. I tell them what they want, tell them. Big mistake Jim Brown go make. And what happened, people in good Jamaica, our constitutional democratic republic, right? Our constitutional republic. What happened? The night before Jim Brown was to be extradited to the United States, according to the reports from the government, while he was incarcerated in his cell in what was then the General Penitentiary, now called the Tower Street Adult Correctional Facility, fire broke out in a female cell alone and killed Jim Brown. Yeah. You see them something that you don't understand Jamaica. Yeah? In a female cell alone the night before. Right? And them do that because them know say, we can't do this, you know. People may make up some little excitement about it initially, but you know, them will come round. Right? And allegedly Jim Brown dead that night there. Allegedly. Right? So some people say I'm really dead for true. Them see the body and them, some of them, whatever. That is Jamaica. Right? Gunman a shoot up a certain I mean, I go play a hypocrite. The person I talk about, she was good to me. She in a politics, but she was good to me. So I'm not go play a hypocrite. But anyway, she is an MP for a certain year. And I be a war over there and people are kill people left, right, and center. Right? And the big Dan run the place. Probably the biggest Dan ever in Jamaica. Well outside at Dodos. Right? And him a run off a place. Well connected and thing. Beer killing a go on. One day sitting go down. And the Dan go get order for them go shoot up one car where Miss Lady in her. Right? And fear party never in a power. And Miss Lady called me some man who over that side the toe. I said, well, go on them shoot up the car, me in a car, whatever. And the man from the opposing party said, what? And that him now in passing place now. And them just go for that. And him go for him. Over Spanish Town there. Slap him where. And I like said him couldn't slap him for a long time. When the little people them are dead. Them could have slapped him a long time. But the people them who them did that dead them time, them never important. That is the Jamaica you have to understand. Right? Me I do my show one day and whatever, and that man called me. Raga, no so and so, I mean I 10 most wantedly, me say yeah. Now him are the most wanted, bro. Me say yeah, right away me know what going on, you know. Me tell my producer, you know, we can touch a cut off button in the film, watch a cut off button because me feel it a coming up. The man say, yeah, him are the most wanted man in America, in Jamaica, though. Me say, yeah. But Raga, me there in the middle Spanish Town right now, and the man stand up here and talk to some police, a bunch of police right in the middle Spanish Town. After him said that, me say, eh? Hello? Hello? I want me to the caller. I want him to the call. That time he don't tell my producer to cut him off. Man, my producer will cut him off long time or whatever. Right? Come know me there. Me in Jamaica. Me no big this and no that and whatever this and that. Me there dance every night at horse show and whatever this and that. A easy thing for slap me away. You understand? Right? So right when I go, I just tell him cut him off and go on like say me not hear from him and thing like that, right? So we go get her, we know the road code. Right? A former prime minister of Jamaica, when him a lose control I'm whatever. When I lose control, I'm community and whatever. This is what we see at Jamaica. Open thing. When I lose control, right? And them start wiling him up and I race him up. The man come out publicly and say, any of them not behave and thing like that and whatever. Him gonna make the police them come for him and him know where them gun there and whatever they. This is a former prime minister of the country, you know, and whatever say, through him a lose control of constituency. The man come out publicly and say them something like him, but the man come send the police over there and whatever. The time they in the opposition now. And people like me drop back on me and say, the things that me go load up. If him live in a Jamaica and whatever and can't thinks that him have the power, again, you know, power. You can do anything you want to do. The degree to which you have the power to do anything you want to do, or if you get people to do what you want them to do. So him have tremendous amount of power, right? Which we didn't know a long time, right? Because when we know a certain man who did run a certain area, and him tell a man that he go ask him mother and where, you know, when him raise up the man wife and all them something there. And when that man a come from football one day, him and him two brethren, a police pull that two over and thing and say them need to talk to him and thing and whatever. All of them, each one of them must get 30 yard shot. Because him pass in place. Joel and them couldn't catch Joel and them, you know. Somehow no know about them sitting there and whatever. Them couldn't catch Joel and them, you know, whatever, because, right? And there's a certain person who say, come on, man, I could talk and reason. We're going to work out something with you, right? And them not take no check from nobody. So, and them did cool with that person. They, Ray, and thing. And then go trust that, and go trust God, the person tell him, say, no, man, we're going to fix up everything for you and thing. And I saw them catch on them and carry him go prison and whatever. But them could have catch him long time. Right? That is a Jamaica, you have to understand. That's a reality. Right? Who will benefit? Them kill one man named Azan. Me no need to tell them about that name, they all know. Them kill one man named Azan. Enough people in the community love him too. Love him and thing. And when them kill him, the amount of uptown people may say roll out and say, enough is enough. Me never say, at some people, me say, with them people that did there. Anybody who remember that when them kill the Azan man out of Clarendon and Maypen, somewhere out the other side there. When me tell us how uptown people roll out in a man. So I say, but look for when people are dead left, right and center and thing, but you know, never feel no weird, but then one hour dead right and yeah, so people like me, I say, all right, what is there to understand here? It sound cool, you know. But you have to do for change, don't you? Yeah? But at the same time, you have to balance that with the reality of where you're living now, yeah? People, they sound cool and things like that, but you see, if you have somebody who have your back right and treasure that person there, you see, you have somebody, you know, who love you and really care about you, treasure that person and not take them for granted. You see, if you have somebody who you know, they dead for you and whatever, and them in a better position than you, and them they dead for you, treasure that person, they rate that person and whatever, because in life, I can't hear people run up their mouth over there, and in the day, most people don't give a fuck about you. You're on your own. And if you don't have certain name, last name, if you don't have certain this and that, if you don't have certain links, if you don't have certain level of money and whatever, your life don't matter. And it's when things reach a for them doorstep, at that time they run up and things. I can't go on the incident after incident. One SSP did at Jamaica, senior superintendent of police. And them said them put on them foot with the crime. And then we come in with some wiretap, at the time, some brand new, some really revolutionary wiretapping thing and whatever. And them said, we're going to catch them with this and then put them in charge. And when them put him in charge and him a do him for do. So him said that man him involved in this, all right, do film phone. And the film phone, him a chat to Joe. Oh, Joe can them the law, they make a law now for do that, you know. And it a go on and a go on and a go on and a go on. When them follow and it reach certain place, and people know say this where it reach, them go to the top in a Jamaican government. The people them won't reach and say, what is me a year said this a come at me or whatever. And the top of government say, what? And them go so boom now and go to the SSP and say, what go on, oh me say so and so. And the SSP say, don't we say we're serious about crime, so we have to go spot who really are run the crime. And this I want me, this I want this. I'm saying, no, it can't go to that man there, no. Can't go to him. It can't go to him. After that, them let go the SSP. Let him go him. Let the force gone. Right? And before him leave, him say, listen, the crime problem in Jamaica can be solved. He said the crime problem can be solved, but him say it's a question of will. Do those in power have the will to do it? And I submit to you, they don't. Right? Because they might benefit from what they know. And whenever anything happen now, we are going to really make a difference in the interest of the people, but it may end up, in their opinion, circumvent the order that presently exists for them to benefit from with power and money and whatever. They will do whatever they need to do to maintain that order. If it means to getting rid of people in different ways, whether to excommunicate you or to execute you, right? And failure on your part to understand that ugly underbelly of Jamaican society and believe that you just have to be meritorious in your arguments and the points that you're making and to just be truthful and honest. That's all you need to do and mobilize whatever without understand. When you do that, those people look at you and they laugh because they like it. You show your hand, you see what card you're being played, and you're easily removed. You know, say, whatever on the meeting board, Vibes Cartel, you know. I'm not talking about whether anybody guilty of this or anybody guilty of that. Again, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about whether anybody guilty of this or anybody guilty of that. But just know, and I'm choosing my words carefully, but the resources of the players who in the system, who understand the system, and who were appropriately compensated for their understanding of the system, in terms of the street, in conjunction with the court, it was a brilliant setup. And again, and I'm not agreeing with anything, don't get me wrong. I'm just telling you how somebody got something done. It's a brilliant setup that end up on the eve of the verdict that somebody was compromised on the court and whatever and put the judge in a position after all these years of the trial. Your option now is to acknowledge what happened and call a mistrial, which are going to lead to eventually, potentially, the release of the accused. Or make the verdict go through, which is subjected to immediate appeal, you know, with a level of corruption that would, you know, have him likely succeed on appeal, which he did. But the whole setup of that, you know, typical Jamaica, man. So you can't talk where you want to talk, you know. Me only talk about culture, that is no threat. But any of me go start say something now where I threaten people food and all them something. A different thing that, man. They will come for you, man. So you have to just understand, say, if you're going to do so and so, make sure, say, your thing balance up certain way where them can't reach you. Or your back it is strong. Because I no problem if anybody get rid of anybody at Jamaica. Easy thing, alright? We could go on and on. But anyway, people, bless upon yourself. You know, I'm here Mondays to Thursdays. Today's a Thursday. From 6:37 so till usually 10 o'clock. Now it's 17 minutes to 12 and things. So we'll go extra today and thing, alright? So soon on Monday, forward. Millionaire Greenland on the pair. But that's the line for the night, you know. Greenland on the pair. There's something about it, just sounds so cool, you know. All right, people, big up on yourself, you know. All right, love and blessing, see? All right, movements. Soon on Monday. Take care of yourself over the weekend, you know. Get some relaxed time. Read a nice book, watch some movie and thing. Take care of you and yours. If you have somebody who's good to you and kind to you and has been there for you, call them and say, you know, thank you for being there for me. Have some good sex. Have great sex without apology. Have great sex. Do something different when you're having sex. Tell your partner to bite you up or something. I don't know. Try and do it upside down. Try and do it with a handstand. I don't know. Or do like the brother would do. Tip a little condensed milk in it and Yo, I'm so silly. Anyway, people, bless up on yourself. All right, respect, man. Cool. Monday. Cool.